keine
Yeah, turn.
ausgesprochene
I want
Fanbase
everything. I want all your devices.
4 haben
I
mich
want all
die
back.
Cutscenes so
Give it
sehr
back.
gefesselt, die haben mir fast mehr Spaß gemacht als das eigentliche Spiel. Und es lag vor allem daran, dass die es geschafft haben, mir diese Charaktere richtig gut zu transportieren. Es lag an der Mimik. Ich habe noch nie so detaillierte Mimiken gesehen. Das hat Naughty Dog einfach saugut drauf. Und es waren manchmal so kleine enttäuschte Blicke, zum Beispiel, wenn erfährt, dass er sie angelogen hat oder so. Und sie siehst richtig die Enttäuschung in ihr Gesicht geschrieben. Ja, das nimmt mich, das war cool.
He's just mentioning, like, this is a good point. Well, it's not a good point, but it's a sentiment that I agree with. He says, you know, a lot of people have struggled to, like, make a lot of this technology. Like, imagine for a sec, what if you're wrong and like all these astronauts really did go into space and they really did go to the moon, right? Say you're the one who's wrong and you've just been like railing against them, calling them frauds, right? You would feel terrible, wouldn't you? Like in the same sense that when you say all this shit that doesn't actually work or the NASA cover up, like, well, NASA is a bunch of U.S. citizens. I don't know, like, NASA employs a lot of people. Like, those astronauts were citizens, right?
Wow.
All these people are just people. You would say, like, everybody's lying, everybody's like covering this up, like airplane pilots. You're using devices made by people that leverage all this technology that we've been like accreting over all this time. Like, just what a disservice to all the engineers and all the minds that went into like making these accomplishments, right? And these dumb fucking apes get on their iPhones to tell you like what a bad job you did, or that the shit you did was it's not worth anything, or it's they're trying to devalue it.
Toll.
Or they're almost like defacing it. They're trying to get other people on board. Like, you know that the government is like trying to like fucking chemtrails and fucking Earth flat. Do you know this shit?
Okay, ganz kurz. Kommen wir zur Abstimmung.
Meanwhile, like they tell each other all like through text on their fucking iPhone.
Personal Pick, der natürlich historisch
driving down the highway using GPS.
Für Horrorinszenierungen im Spiel.
This is, I don't know. It's just something I was thinking. It's like, why would you?
Derbe trashig sind, ihr übrigens dazu beigetragen. In der zweiten Runde kam da dann leider nicht mehr so viel. Oder du hast quasi kampflos die.
I wish the engineers could go take it back.
Elias, du hast
like all of them just come back.
sicherlich ein gewichtiges Spiel genannt. Bist, hast
give
allgemein
me the generators.
Erhalten auf die Wirksamkeit und die neuartige, ja, wie soll man sagen, Inszenierform, die dir
apparently everything's flat. I don't give a shit. Give it back.
Beispiel auch einfach gewünscht, warum das denn so toll ist und nicht einfach nur so eine historisch respektable Einschätzung. Ja, Tim, du hast zwar in der ersten Runde ein paar Beispiele genannt, aber hast dich leider komplett auf die technische Superlative eingeschlossen, was völlig redlich ist, weil
isn't electromagnetism like way harder to understand than
zwei Generationen, da gab es Capcom, Square und Namco, die haben immer die mega im Videospiel.
That seems weird. So like, so you're on board with like electricity and all that, and like Wi-Fi. Do you have any idea how the fuck Wi-Fi works?
Ging's dann nur noch um Blizzard.
You're hung up on flat Earth.
Du hast
Just seems like there's better things to go chase after, isn't there?
Also über die
The problem is that they have a device where it works, and then they get used to it, and then it's easier for them to like understand it, I guess. I don't know, they can wrap their head, it's like something that they can fuck with. It's a real thing, right? But they don't go to space. They have no business in space, right? They don't even fly planes or jets or shit like that. They don't have a need to know that the Earth is actually round.
Ja, vielen Dank. Vielen Dank.
All my experiments show me that it's fucking flat.
Schön, dass du mitgemacht hast.
What experiments did you do with the Wi-Fi? I turn on my phone and get some fucking internet. Dummy.
Das war's.
What are you? What are you, stupid?
Mit Gamefights Nummer 4. Wir sehen uns am 2.7. wieder.
It's frustrating. I'm like, you know that Wi-Fi thing is really fucking complicated, right?
Because remember, this is from the devs of Dead by Daylight.
Game fights.
The same devs.
Gravity isn't that hard. They have to curve space time.
Es ist Donnerstag, also bekanntlich Zeit für die neue deutsche
No,
Spieleunterhaltung.
you have not met,
Heiß und
very
fettig
clearly,
liegen
you
zwei
have
neue
not met
deutsche
any of
Spiele
these
über die
people.
Theke und der Retro.
What do you mean, space curves? Look at my hand. They're trying to do a stupid fucking demonstration. They're gonna like move their hand through the air. Does this look curved to you, buddy? I walked in a straight line. Does that seem curved? What are you, stupid? They're too simple. They can't get their heads around it. You've seen the experiments, right? Like, the more I think about it, the more I think that it's like really, it's more that like, it's the spinning ball thing where they put the water on it and they see that it doesn't stick. It's gotta be real. Someone must have thought of that. They're like, what do you mean? Like, all this water, gravity, how come gravity is so strong that it can hold the oceans onto the earth, but it can't hold flies on the ground? How come a fly can fly around? This is some magical gravity then, ain't it?
Super spontan.
Like, they just don't get it.
Ja, der Blitz ist mal wieder da. Was soll ich dazu sagen? Ja, es freut mich, dass du wieder da bist.
And then one of the problems, you can't give them an equation. That's all Chinese. I don't know what the fuck that says. Some of them, you can give them the equation. They just draw like the wrong. I don't know. They pull some weird fucking conclusions from it, where they're really bad at math or some shit. A lot of times they go and get a formula from someone, and they don't actually know what the formula says. And you see them repeat shit. It's like, what? That's not even right. And then you're back to the. Is this a troll?
Ist vollkommen in Ordnung für mich.
Is this, like, all you had to do was read that thing to know that it's wrong. Like, how much education do you even have?
Und wie ich gelernt habe, damit zu leben.
And then the other problem is that there definitely are trolls then too. So it's so difficult.
Ja,
I love it as a social problem.
Ein bisschen über die aktuellen Comic-TV-Serien reden, weil ja gerade jetzt so ein paar Sachen laufen, auch auf Deutsch laufen, auch ein paar Sachen jetzt frisch kommen werden, die auch wirklich gut und erwähnenswert sind, auch nennenswert sind. Auch ein paar Sachen, wo die Leute nicht mehr wissen, dass
like the formula they have. What are you saying? Like they might have something that's correct. Just feel like they apply it in some way that doesn't really make any sense. Another thing that you'll find is
am 12.05. ist halt wieder gratis Comic-Tag, was wiederum bedeutet in
they love doing that. That's what makes me think that a lot of it is just to generate views.
Deutschsprachigen Bereich an sich. Genau. Genau. Gratis Comic-Tag. Seit 2010 jedes Jahr.
Take some quote out of context. It's like someone that really does work at NASA. Oh shit! That motherfucker said that? What? Earth's flat. That proves it.
Deutschsprachigen Bereich, wie gerade schon gesagt.
That would be good educational stuff for like people.
Könnte man ja da auch mal kurz zeigen, das Ganze.
Genau. You know people do that.
Also wenn wir jetzt schon reden, fangen wir doch damit direkt an mit dem gratis Comic-Tag.
Der Gedanke eben. Heute ist Mittwoch, Samstag, die Leute haben noch genug Zeit, sich einen Händler rauszusuchen, wo sie vielleicht mal vorbeifahren wollen.
Genau, das könnt ihr halt auf der Homepage machen. Hier direkt am Anfang, also wenn du auf die Seite des gratis Comic-Buchtages gehst, hast du hier auch quasi einen Händlerfinder. Hier wird nicht der komplette Bereich gezeigt, also ich weiß, in Hamburg gibt es auf jeden Fall ein paar mehr Händler, deswegen, wenn man hier es eingibt, zum Beispiel Hamburg, dann bekommt man hier halt eben auch alle teilnehmenden Händler angezeigt. Hier unten gibt es halt noch diverse Adressen. Das heißt, jeder sollte eigentlich fündig werden und man sollte halt eben auch seinen lokalen Comicbuchhändler auch unterstützen.
Another big thing is discussion of what is science. That also comes up.
Aber grundsätzlich sind ja auch Buchhandel.
It'll just be people that say that person's not a scientist.
Oder so sind definitiv auch mit dabei meistens bei diesem Ereignis. Und das ist eigentlich eine ganz feine Sache. Also es ist ja im Grunde, was wir eben schon sagten,
35 The one you feel bad about is
18 Verlage.
Like, hey, look, we're just doing science, right? We're just doing our own measurements, our own experiments. And these are the answers we're getting. So that's the one that really feels bad. Because then they figure out, like, oh, the laser test, this shows that the Earth is flat, right? So you look at that and you're like, I think they mean well.
Und wenn man dann tatsächlich an dem Tag
like, I don't think they're trying to fuck with people. Like, maybe this is legit, because they put in some effort, right? And they want to go see, and make sure that this thing like actually works, and we go test it. It can be fun to go do experiments and stuff. It's like, hey, we're gonna do a little bit of science, right? But they come back and like, oh shit, the Earth is fucking flat. Like, hey man, how about you double check your experiment? Are you sure? Are you positive? I did a laser test.
Comics sind kein A4. Ich habe erst
40 miles. It went 40 miles.
Also es gibt ja auch in verschiedenen Formaten. Das ist natürlich nicht irgendwie ein Paperback oder Hardcover oder so.
That laser is probably still going. Shit.
Oldschool.
Genau, vom Umfang her halt auch meistens so ein Heft.
Genau, das ist halt dazu gedacht, dass man einfach reinschnuppern kann. Es ist eine Werbeveranstaltung, machen wir uns nicht vor. Es soll dafür sorgen, dass man reinkommt und auch mal so guckt und vielleicht auch irgendwas anderes kauft. Ich war eigentlich recht oft da. Muss ich ganz klar sagen, selten so viel abgegriffen wie einige andere Leute. Wenn man das sich später mal so anguckt auf Twitter, dieses, was ich sage, man kriegt 2 umsonst, kauft noch ein paar mehr. Einige Leute schaffen es tatsächlich alle 35.
Also wenn du den Händler kennst, und ich sag mal, wenn man regelmäßig in seinem Comicbuchladen ist, dann lernt man halt irgendwann auch mal den Händler kennen, dann kann man dann ab und zu mal was drehen, wenn vielleicht auch mal was übrig bleibt am nächsten Tag.
Ach, so läuft das. Hast du denn bei den 35 Heften, die da sind, ich meine, man kann das ja mal durchscrollen, hast du eine persönliche
Discovery Channel did it. Fucking Discovery Channel did it.
Hier nahelegen definitiv, also ein paar davon habe ich halt eben auch schon so gelesen, da fällt mir zum allerersten Black Hammer halt ein. Der kam, glaube ich, letzten Monat erst bei Spitzer raus. Das ist ein unfassbar geiler Comic, wo es halt um Superheldengeschichten etwas anders geht. Und ich stehe ja auf Superheldengeschichten, die ein bisschen anders sind als so der Standard Superman oder der Standard Batman Comic, sondern die halt irgendwie das Superhelden-Thema nehmen und einen kleinen Twist reinbringen. Und in diesem Fall sind es so ja, Golden Silver Age Superhelden, also Superhelden, wie sie halt so eine 50er, 60er Jahre waren, so auch vom Design her und
where's the laser at? I can't find it. Oh, it's way up fucking high. It's almost like the Earth's curving down or some shit.
Typische Themen der 50er,
How does this happen? What? Why would it curve that much?
Verschwinden quasi aus ihrer eigenen Welt, also darum geht es.
Das ist den Zuschauern.
Ja, du
kannst dir selber zusammenfassen.
Nee, weil ich lese es natürlich auch.
They can go like 7 miles away to like the other side and look through a telescope.
Das ist ja auch richtig, deswegen erzählt es den Zuschauern, weil du guckst halt immer nicht dabei. Natürlich weiß ich das. Das Ding ist super.
I was looking at this fucking telescope.
Zum Beispiel, das scheiden sich dann schon die Geister, weil die Frage ist nämlich, ich sage ja immer, wenn mich Leute so fragen, welche Hefte soll ich denn am Gratis-Comic-Tag nehmen? Dann hätte ich zum Beispiel Black Hammer halt nicht empfohlen, weil ich gesagt hätte, kauf das einfach. Also kauf dir wirklich den Sammelband oder sonst was, das Ding ist super. Ich hätte ja
That's an expensive fucking scope too. I was gonna get the smaller one.
Mal so rauszukommen. Nimm irgendwelche Hefte, die du sonst nie nehmen würdest, wo dir einfach das Cover vielleicht vorkommt.
Ja, aber du hast ja gefragt, was kann ich empfehlen? Und Black Hammer kann ich definitiv
Oh wait, bring the helicopter up. Are you sure? Did you just land? Where'd you go? I understand.
Da ist der Comic zwar auch mittlerweile raus.
Where's it at?
Den habe ich aber noch nicht gelesen. Also ich habe da, glaube ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich da überhaupt reingeguckt habe, aber ich habe halt die Serie geguckt, die ich sehr mochte.
Alright, we're going, we're levitating. We're going up,
alle Macher abspringen. Ja, und auch ein paar Darsteller sind auch schon abgesprungen. Also es wird ganz
we're going up.
Böse.
Are you sure you're raising? Yeah, we're off the fucking ground. We're off the ground.
Ich habe das Buch gelesen, fand ich halt auch
Wait, now I see you. Now I see you. What the fuck?
Mal reinschauen.
How high are you? How high are you right now? Like shit, we're like 24 feet off the ground.
Deswegen würde ich einfach das wahrscheinlich.
Oh, you just blew my mind. You just blew my fucking mind. Holy shit. Oh, high five.
Und vielleicht wird es da ja auch so ein
Oh my god. I'm like 50, I don't know this shit.
Will I get the rest?
Alright, so here's the best part. You go down in the comments like fake. Stephen, oh, the whole thing's narrated by Stephen Hawking. Just be, I don't know why they did that, but it is. So you got the robot voice over the whole thing. Yeah, a bunch of fucking Stephen Hawking's a liar. Obviously he's a liar. fire.
Mittlerweile in Deutschland der erste, vielleicht sogar schon der zweite Band bei Crosscut.
This is my other. I don't know why I read these either.
Letzten Monat rausgekommen und ist die neue Serie von Robert Kirkman. Genau, aber ich habe
well, obviously they moved the laser up. Dummies. What was keeping that laser level? Explain that to me, Smarty. How'd you know that laser was level at all?
Ja, ich glaube auch gerade jetzt in Amerika vorbei, deswegen hat er Zeit, Oblivion-Song zu machen. Und da muss ich auch mal...
At some point you just have to get out of the argument. You're like, oh, these people are just stupid. you gotta leave. But that is the perfect troll, though. If you wanted to be a troll, this is the way to do it, I think.
Liegt wahrscheinlich daran, dass Kirkman so...
The laser obviously curves, dummy.
...seit einem halben Jahr meinetwegen alles fertig ist oder so. Aber er hat im Grunde wirklich weltweit...
That's the only way.
Also das erste Heft ist zeitgleich hier in Deutschland rausgekommen.
Like, why would the laser curve? But the Earth is flat. Why would it curve?
Liegt halt am Verlag, weil Crosscut hat das zum Beispiel bei...
Curves up, dummy.
Auch so,
you curve your laser up into the air.
Ja, stimmt.
Well, any idiot knows that.
Das war gar nicht... Doch,
I'm done. I'm done talking.
Das war Outcast. Bei Outcast war es auch so.
Let's go.
Robert weiß halt, wie man die Kohle macht.
Actually, it does. Yeah, people point that out. Look, don't make it any more complicated than it needs to be.
Ganz ehrlich, wenn man hört, der Macher von Walking Dead bringt eine neue Comic-Serie raus, dann ist immer das Augenmerk da drauf. Und dann tatsächlich, dass sie sagen, gratis Comic.
Oh, damn, while I was there, I should have shown you the other one.
Tatsächlich so bekommen. Für Leute, die einfach mal reinschnuppern wollen.
I gotta laugh out of this one.
Mit 2 Heften draußen würde ich auch sagen, das kann man gerne mal schnuppern, weil da ja noch keiner genau sagen kann, ob das wirklich gut ist. Nur weil Kirkman draufsteht.
Where is it at? Oh, Dr. Zach. His voice really grates on me. Here we go. The 4-mile laser test results, right? Yeah. I watched this whole fucking thing. I shit you not. Where is it at?
What a terrible fucking place.
Oh, so you compare and contrast. This guy's got like
also hast du die schon gelesen?
This whole build up. The fucking intro to this video.
Das ist tatsächlich halt eine Storyline.
Takes him a half hour to show you.
Yeah. Die beginnt ja auch aktuell.
All these Flat Earth videos are like this, by the way. It's like it's catering to the lowest common denominator or some shit.
Mirror Bear. Come.
Alright, we get out.
That's a turret.
Plane's the man. It's supposed to.
Okay.
They're always fucking around in the dark.
Und dann auch nur Teile davon vielleicht.
Ja, mal gucken.
Yeah, it's not bad. He's like, okay, this is where we're shining it.
Vielleicht sind ja dieses Jahr ein
Like some
bisschen
aerial footage.
umfangreicher. Was ich ganz interessant finde, ist, das würde ich mir auf jeden Fall halt auch mitnehmen, ist Avengers Attack on Titan. Das ist
I had to get all the way to the end. You're not gonna believe this.
Attack on Titan und Avengers, was halt, glaube ich, vor 2 Jahren so promomäßig in Amerika
Das ist schon ein bisschen älter. Das habe ich nämlich. Infolgedessen muss das schon ein bisschen älter sein.
Ist es gut?
So they show the laser,
Ich habe
right?
bisher nur so ein paar Bilder von gesehen.
Got all the way here. I'm like, oh fuck, they really do see it.
Was hat der Blitz eigentlich beim Manga am Hut?
Like they were able to shine the laser over.
Ist ja egal, du musst ja nicht den Manga bewerten, du musst ja nur das Heft bewerten.
They couldn't do it.
Ein interessantes Crossover, es ist halt so, ja okay, kannst auch die Comics in der McDonald's Heft lesen.
That damage, dude!
Ey, nehmt das einfach mit am Gratis-Comic-Tag. Kauft mehr Comics bei eurem Händler und dann könnt ihr mehr Gratis-Comics mitnehmen.
Look at what they're doing!
Das bringt ja nichts nach
So they're tasks. Also they're laser tasks. I guess they're not lying. They have the laser in their hand over here at this fucking whiteboard. And they're shining the laser on it. And then they have a camera across the way. And they're just saying that they can see the light on the board from the camera.
Es ist nicht so mein. Viel interessanter finde ich dieses Jahr.
It's probably.
Und Werner tatsächlich.
It's still a valid test, right? But
I have to run to it. How many?
That's not what people mean by laser test.
This is such a shit show of a game.
Usually it's like, I want to shine it across the thing and see, and then I'm going to measure the elevation.
I've got 2 upgrades. Let's spin them.
Basically, the whole thing is like, I can't find the laser on the other side. Yeah! This is what they did!
We're missing a label.
This.
So I don't even see my ammo with my stun bolt. Oh, I have 4. Okay.
But in their defense, you're not. It shouldn't matter because you're still not supposed to be able to see the laser. Like I got that part of it right, but no, that's what made me think like this dude.
Okay, it's dead.
This dude's just getting views. That's not what the laser test is. How are you supposed to do? Oh wait, this is just. Oh, this is just the guy who doesn't know how to use a computer. Oh, I thought it was something on my end. Yeah, he's just shining the shit. Where's it at? Did I miss it?
Just waiting for the moment. Hey, it's a one-off.
Silence is key.
Like, okay, and then the reason
I don't know. Somewhere they show it, you'll see the green thing, so you do see it, right?
For my future self, and it was gonna be.
To which, I mean, it's just a question of like, all right, so what was your elevation?
Fuck. Loader, like this. Loader, mapper.
That's not what they do. They just drop the mic. They're like, Earth's flat, bro.
I gotta go save Mirror Bear. I gotta
Laser
save all these
test
people.
complete.
It really is like the question mark.
I just can't get seen by this guy.
I think it's this.
Yes, like this.
Yeah, okay. So you can't, you probably can't see it with the blurry video. You do see it. It's like right here. You can barely see the laser. How high up is this camera?
Oh, nice.
You look at the ocean. What's the elevation on this thing? Did he take this fucking camera up the beach? Oh, he zooms out. How high up is he?
And you could just say,
okay, and then
okay, 10 bolts.
He's not up that high. Yeah, he's like right there.
If I land this stun on this guy, I will completely fuck him. Oh.
Take that sometimes out.
These people are in a whole new. They're so stupid. I think he's from Jersey. That would explain some things.
God fucking damn it, Mirror Bear.
Can I have the names of the 2.6K people who like this? Oh, we're not done yet, Maduzik. You see, I'm gonna turn you in. You're gonna be looking at these things. You're like, I don't get it. So if it's a flat Earth video, you get more pro flat Earth comments. So they're way more exciting. The Discovery one's boring because it's just a bunch of.
I am bleeding out hard.
What do they call them? Globalists? Globalists? I don't know what they call them. Bunch of globe people.
duct typing, you're probably like freaking out right now. I'm just like.
You just read through these comments.
These things as I go.
Well, this taking videos on YouTube is a way to make money, but not really. He's only got how many views did he have? Not even 250,000 views. That doesn't give you very much money, right? He's only. I don't know how many of these videos he's got, but this has probably got the most views on it. I don't think it's very lucrative. Someone would have to correct me on that, but I think you need millions of views before you start getting really any money.
I want to play really slow.
Like 250,000. How long did it take him to get 250,000 views, right?
Be sneaky.
I don't think that's not like easy money.
And if I play sneaky and slow, what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna die, and everyone on my team is gonna slowly but surely die.
Or can we get them on
like the pace? The runners are just like slow down their pace.
Oh, Maduzik, you don't know.
You can't do a Q in this game, guys. Unfortunately.
You don't know.
You cannot do a Q. It sucks. You have to just Q solo.
You don't know about the Flat Earth Conference.
Yeah, I got
ABC News, right?
It's all about the audio. You can hear those fucking loud ass. I guess I posted a spoiler of the Avengers.
And if they're on Google Earth, zoom out, zoom in.
We're just like, oh, I have like 10 business types and I need to level them up.
It's the Flat Earth Conference where they advertise like we got members around the globe.
And then you have this grid here that unlocks.
So they're probably meeting this year. They're probably meeting in Jersey, somewhere in Jersey. And
stuff we'll talk about later. Or that you wait for the
I don't know. You can figure out what you want to do. They will be together. They're selling snow globes. That's what maybe the Earth looks. The Earth is maybe more like a snow globe.
Okay, Woody doesn't know what the upgrades do. I'm keeping that in mind. Do not. Okay, nice. We looted. CJ, you just. Okay. Doesn't want it. Don't you dare loot that, CJ. You better wait for us to be there. You. Oh, we all got it. Thank God. I would have screamed.
But yeah, so you're gonna have a bunch of base buildings that give you some capabilities when you start out the game.
It's Memo. Let's go spin these 2 upgrades that I already got. Fuck yeah.
Machine just one sets the top of the whole paragraph, and
the other one finished.
I just don't think that you should have like in some ways.
In a good way. In a good way. I was talking about even earlier.
Yeah, it's
3:30. You can clearly see the curvature. The photo of the building.
Hey, he's leaving. Let's go over to Woody, the MVP of our team.
It's perspective, bro. What are you, stupid?
I'm just picking up Woody's crumbs. Okay. I already got the stun to be level 3, which is nice. One more upgrade and I get like another button, I think.
Defend the stream.
Don't take that. Don't take that. You took it, didn't you? Oh, Woody, thank you for leaving that upgrade for me too.
You watch these videos.
It's
just fascinating.
But
this guy's on a frozen lake. Some dude out. He's just fumbling around in the dark.
Point A.
Playing with the flashlight.
Fuck is point C?
We're doing some science, goddammit.
There's point C.
Get my snowblower and teach all you stupid fucking NASA sycophants. Ain't no such thing as a curved Earth.
I'm gonna go for point C. Dude, marking the hunter and his location is so fucking good.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the spot.
Alright, let's capture C. There he is. I think he's going for A first. So I'm gonna maintain C. Hang on.
Diagram. Earth is fucking flat.
And also like a
Premium is a game made by the devs of Dead by Daylight.
How much does this do?
One killer is a player and there's 5 people
video section
trying to...
Oh, the videos are terrible. They're so fucking bad.
4 or 5
And you capture these points to do so. And there's upgrades, there's armor, there's upgrades. So you grab a power up and then you
imagine watching this for half an hour and
there's
God
ammo,
damn it.
and there's health. So there's 3 different chests. Here's an ammo chest. You shoot them so they're marked for the whole team.
Every time you do it,
okay,
There's
so
a health chest right there.
The Dr. Zach always had. I like this.
So at this, so now we're
I think this is the one. This is the one where they like go out in the ocean. I think I showed you this one. They're like out there, right? And they like fucking moved the laser, didn't they? They like get out there and they're like, yeah, we couldn't find the laser anymore. So we just started like swiveling it around until we could find it again. Like what? It's probably hitting the fucking water. Like, oh my god, these guys, I don't like it.
We rescued that guy though, it's worth it.
So what is our idea after, you can obviously trim down the pink to match the green audio.
That's kind of like
where do you want to take it from here?
And then one of the other concepts is going to be like world generation. So you're going to have this sort of weird capability to generate world. Like a mist type of like world. Like mist, like age writing.
You know what's a shame? It would be so easy. You see all these like numbers and shit that they're doing?
That are going to have like stability.
Okay, so that is...
and so chances
so you can,
wait,
so you
this
can
is new.
trim
They
down
have the
pink
discovery there in here.
the red line.
Yeah, this
and these worlds are essentially
these guys weren't happy with their
Alright, we just gotta get 3 people to escape and we win.
What? How'd you find that it's curved? How'd that happen? Did you experiment wrong? Obviously, you guys are lying. Oh, here it is.
GG!
You are a liar. You hear it. I think he's Hungarian. Nemando, you could help with that.
Logars and Alex says, please fuck my wife.
What the fuck this guy's
Oh, it
accent
doesn't
is.
go well. Thank you.
I'm trying to pitch a bunch of concepts and see if it's
Questioning whether this guy's a doctor.
I did do the
I want to know what kind of doctor this is.
Okay, so this next idea that we're going to do, that was the past. We're immature.
Mr. Hawkins, you are a liar.
It's the bad. Now it's the bad. If we continue down, right.
And when you have worlds that are not explored, you explore them, you discover points of interest based on what they are. You can build structures in the world, or send like specific specials. Like
We have both hand experiments.
Can you
We
check
do experiments. We have different answers.
whatever.
You are a liar.
Buy some society.
And I'm too broke to get it fixed. Could you send it to me? Now, if you could, that'd be awesome. I actually have a left and a right.
Might be like actual
Crazy, right?
I got
so now we're looking for bad stuff. We're looking for the bad.
And you manage it in your city.
Oh, my man.
No, the whole thing was not bad.
So that's kind of like where we're going at a super high level.
I'm actually queuing again because I really enjoyed that.
Videos get lengthy. I don't know how.
So he starts off, he says some people.
Shouldn't it be really simple?
Our society
And
is
a
good.
rear,
Right? And then he says
embryo stage.
some people in our society.
Want to see where he says that?
You might be like saying it doesn't really look like from the looks, it doesn't really look like it's 2 weeks in.
They're not giving us like the full thing.
It had some sort of like aesthetic already. So I wanted to have a feel to get inspired by like what I'm working with, because I want to run this thing like so much just to see if they
It's not like I'm watching. It's not like one shot.
AF. Yeah, dude. Felt good AF, bro.
Serious? I think
All
so.
of this is like 40 seconds.
I think it's important to have like an aesthetic.
Aerodante 2, Zombie KK.
Why can't you just do this? You got the laser there, right? Just drive off. How much distance do you even have?
Okay, yeah, okay. We can
After like 5 miles or 6 miles, then you get like 6 feet. You just drive out. When you just see the dot go up,
Yeah, whenever I'm done with this game, I'm gonna go.
and you'd be like, oh, are you? Then you have to radio back, like, are you stuck with the laser right now? And they say no. Well, the dot keeps moving up.
So now we're looking at
Why
the
can't it
change.
just be that simple?
Right?
So we can have something that's bad, but like
Could you answer my
immediate
question?
measurements.
Can I have them here?
Like,
No.
Yeah.
Transition.
I had some recalibration stuff. I was like, what do you mean recalibration? Why are you moving the laser? You should never move the
I like
laser.
that. So you could have another
If you move the laser, you have to restart, right?
Alright, here we go.
Oh, there's also a scene in this where they
Make sure
have some
you're an instant when
downtime.
you're
Some
playing this game
dude,
that
and
we
he's like
share
doing
loot.
blue jacket.
So at the very beginning, there's pretty much always the power up right on the floor. We should
Talking
all
about,
loot it together and we all get free power up. Alright, no chest here.
It gets to a point.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't move the laser, they can't see it. Stupid.
I need
Seriously, I think that's what they said on one of them. They're like, we couldn't find the laser.
He's already snagging that upgrade.
Like, what do you mean you couldn't find it? Yeah, we couldn't find it, bro. But did you restart the experiment? Why did you show me your fuck up?
No, you do not shoot the hunter.
You have to restart everything, right? You have to go back to the shore, take away your first measurements.
Obrigado. Moving
I
you
understand
want.
this correctly.
Skill tree.
Okay, I will say
This overarching skill tree. That is going to use like some of the score that you submit.
You can't get
convert that into some points.
Okay, stun tier, stun bolt.
I
I like the stun bolt.
But the idea is that you're.
I want to do this experiment now.
The chest?
This will be something. I can take my nephews out.
Patrick?
Like, we're gonna do a fucking flat Earth experiment.
The hell
we're
is
gonna have
that?
fucking fun. All right, coming out.
Do not know
You're
what
not
that's
gonna be some flat parts.
Mark that, in case we
We're
didn't.
gonna prove. We're gonna show this thing. Fucking curves. All right. They had a good experiment. Like the water. This thing. There's actually tides in the water, but it really shouldn't matter. It should be. Should be
Where the hell
small.
is
So
that
if we
thing?
find a nice calm lake, there's not a lot of waves. Like this is a pretty decent test, right? I got on board with this. I'm like, okay, yeah, this should work.
Oh, I got a line of sight.
This makes sense. You should know that that's more or less level.
In these types of games. So I'm trying to have a little more strategy.
Back to.
Fucking idiots.
But it's still
I like the other one then too. It's not
There it
too.
is.
if you don't call it
Fucking
Where's
double
the
turret? Really?
perspective? That's this dude.
I'll be fine with that.
You should all know that you're all beautiful
Out of ammo?
beings and consciousness is all around us. I don't know what I said.
You can feel with your compromise.
One of these, they're debunking something. They show you that one where they have the
Where's that,
fucking
turret?
table that's curved.
Like 10 building types in
They're like, this is a flat table.
This is the
They get the
problem.
camera down, they show that the car goes behind the curve. They're like, it's just perspective, see?
So there, the hunter is right there. Patrick is down.
So I like the idea of loops. I like
That
the
runner's
idea
on
of
his way to me. I gotta
precision
leave.
and getting some
I
buffs
can't
for
deal
the
with that
next
right now.
run, so some sense of progression. But I like to have a bit more control. Like give the player a little more control over how they kind of like build their experience here.
Oh, whoops, I just wasted a thing.
Yes, absolutely.
There's the hunter right there.
Oh no.
There's a little bit there. That's the chain.
We're just going
Okay.
around marking the map at the moment.
It's correct.
I'm looking for some
It's
upgrades.
correct.
But
I don't know what I order.
they don't have like a very concise point. You're gonna spend forever watching their videos.
I order.
And then
Does-
even as like a
does not
non-scientist,
make
you're gonna have
any
like you're gonna raise your eyebrow and like, what is that? You can't move the laser.
Okay, 4 count
15
straight.
minutes in, you're like, God damn it, I have to see how this goes. Just how stupid are they?
I don't know who the voice actors is.
You just see certain things and you just start cringing. Like, I'm not even an expert, and I'm pretty sure that's bullshit.
This guy's gonna die if we don't save him.
At times, I'm willing to go along with you. Discovery. I'm like, alright, I'll bite. Let's see, where does this go? What are you doing? They didn't like their helicopter test.
Okay. Then what to do?
Fuck, he got it. God damn it.
And
Shit. Did I shoot that motherfucker with the wrong goddamn thing?
How would you see it if you don't move it? Better take
Fuck me.
In their defense, I don't know why they didn't just shoot it. First of all, so definitely shame on them, because they called that a laser test. That's not what that was. That wasn't what it was. That was just some light test. That was turn on a fucking lamp on the other side and then see if you can see it. But then their theory seemed good though. Like it should be hidden behind the horizon. You know they fucked up the experiment.
People get this message. Dude, put that in there and see what it sounds. Put that in there and see how it sounds. Because that is a great transition.
So we're talking generally, right? And now we're talking.
You haven't seen something
about people.
Gotcha, baby.
So now,
it's just hilarious. They showed the whole thing. They showed the whole thing with them fucking up the laser test. They're like, God damn it, I can't shine. Fucking laser won't go across the lake.
He's chasing Hexy right now.
Because of atmosphere, blah blah blah, whatever. Make something up.
Oh, that distraction is.
But I know the world's flat. How are we gonna show this?
Okay, I gotta save Hexy.
And then they went and did that thing.
Can I get this?
The title as laser test. Like, that just seems dishonest, doesn't it? It's not really what people mean by laser test.
And it's gone. I shouldn't have gone for that. It's over, dude.
Just like do your best. Like imagine it. If you want to play along, like if we were to train an AI on
like, why did you have to do a? Can you just get out a fucking? Just get out a scope and just go off the. Just find something tall, right? And you just watch it sink behind the horizon.
It's not Python. It actually is not Python. This is GD script. This is GD script. It's the scripting language of the game.
They even have a simulation of it.
Thank you, Toddy.
They have to be professors.
Well, that's an easy out.
One dude, I don't know. Look, the guy could have a PhD. Probably not in like physics or
3 runners have to always be alive.
Aerospace engineering or
so.
You know.
That's my favorite one.
Like he was using AutoCAD. Like he's not an idiot. He would do some calculations that more or less like made some sense. I think he had some errors, some of them. The thing is, I watched another video. They have one on the. If this dude has a PhD, dude, come on. Well, it could be a PhD from some other country. I don't know.
Exactly.
Look, you can get people get PhDs and can still be idiots, right? It depends on where they got it. An idiot can't use AutoCAD. You have to be somewhat smart to use AutoCAD. Like you can of all the flat earthers, can some of them use AutoCAD? Yeah, probably. And that was one of them, right? I'm not saying, but you can't be like some backwoods like hillbilly and go use AutoCAD. Like that's like a high functioning task. You know what I mean? Yeah, I give them some credit. Like so that's why it makes the whole thing so baffling. It's like, how are you using
I could have stumped him.
You obviously understand the equation somewhat. How are you getting the wrong fucking answer and then you're very sure of yourself?
Okay, well, that's a lot of garbage there. Okay, there it is. Right, so instead of setting is available, which I just realized is
it's like Ukraine PhD
not necessary.
They can free me here. They can free me.
This dude, I think he's Hungarian. You're gonna have to find that accent. I can't. It's like a robot or. It doesn't sound like any accent I've ever heard before. Maybe, so I don't think that's what Hungarians sound like. That dude just has a strange voice. He just drones on like the whole video.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I couldn't get away.
Well, he has there's some other videos.
Stop it.
Oh,
so now we need to find where, like,
yeah, so they all hate. I don't know if you know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is. He's
dude, this game's over, man.
Astrophysicist. I think he's like the director. There's a planetarium in New York. He's like the director of it. He goes off and he does like. Oh, you may have seen him on Cosmos. He hosts that. He's on he makes various TV appearances and stuff.
Rescue 1.
He's an astrophysicist.
Yeah, it's just me and Hexy at the
He's
moment.
well spoken, and his whole thing is like, I'm gonna tell people about like space. I'm gonna tell them about like stars and shit that we're finding in space. Right? It's like drumming up interest, like a Carl Sagan character. These flat Earth people hate him. They're like, he's a round Earth shill. He's a liar. He just lies to everybody.
So the expectations.
He's a science educator. What do you mean? You don't fucking PBS.
Expectations. People feel like they're not good enough.
He's on this show. This Dr. That guy, that YouTube guy that I just showed you. He's on there. He shows a clip of Neil deGrasse. Neil deGrasse Tyson talking to some host. I don't know what show it was. He's saying, like, you know, Burj Khalifa is so tall that they have. They're Muslim.
This is getting
okay, there's something in Muslim culture where
right, but he's saying,
can't do something until sunset.
Let's do it some other way.
I'm sorry, I can't remember what it is. But they have 2 different times when they do it in that building because sunset basically like occurs twice. So if you're at the top of that building, sunset will occur.
For me, at least.
What is it, later for you?
Am I in a game with Hexy again?
Then if you're at the bottom, there's a time difference. They just brings that up and he's just remarking on, well, that's because the Earth is round, right? Like you're rolling away
like
from the
Evolve.
sun.
I really liked Evolve. I liked Dead by Daylight. I liked,
or you're spinning away. And, so this Dr. That guy gets on there, starts doing all these calculations. Oh, I know what it was. He was so Neil deGrasse Tyson put out some figure. He's like, it's like a 3-minute difference. I think he said 3 minutes. Let's say he said that. So this dude gets on there and gets his AutoCAD out, starts calculating shit. And he's like, yeah, it should only be a 2-minute difference. Or some shit. Whatever the fuck his point was. He's like, yeah, his math is wrong.
Okay. Well, here's what else you do. Take
and then it was the end of the video. I'm like, hey man, that's still a 2-minute time difference, right? So does the sun set at the same time or not?
Both of them.
They're so stupid. They're so dumb. It's hard. Like you're looking at this thing, like I don't know what his point is. Is he saying the Earth? This proves that it's flat? What does this mean? Or that? So Neil deGrasse Tyson, he doesn't have his numbers right. Is that what you're saying?
When they're in first person, which the hardest. I love that. There's that first death.
Yeah. So what? He was off by a minute. Was he off by 2 minutes? What was he off by?
And I'll see the other one. It introduces that whole.
Oh, see, and then they're so dumb. They don't know that they're dumb. I feel like if you explain it to them, they still they don't get it.
So much fucking ammo, it's insane. 40 is max attack. Shoot that. Shoot that.
But they're using AutoCAD. You know what I mean? Like they're not.
Don't get seen.
I know what the problem is. There's something weird going on.
Being seen is a big fucking no-no.
It's like, how can you do all these fucking AutoCAD calculations? How you doing all this shit, right? You get to the end.
Okay,
and
just
so
keep my eyes
what'd you do all this for? It's like, all right, you fucking with us? Is this just a thing that you do to bring in viewers?
to accidentally
it's like the H file thing. Like, okay, do you know that you're doing a wrong thing here, or are you just kind of like blissfully ignorant and you're just like running through the world bumping into shit, right? And then whatever happens happens. You know you're irritating some people, right?
So it's not necessary to do this. Like
if you own it and just say like, yeah, I just put whatever the fuck I want in a header file. Fuck you, I don't care.
I could just as well like disable.
And it's like, alright, fine. So this guy just tells me, he's like, yeah, I just put flat earth shit on the internet and then I make money. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. But there's like the educator in me is like, you know you're really fucking wrong. Like your reasoning sucks.
All right, I gotta stick with my team. I'm a fucking support.
Why would you think this?
Stick with a team, dude.
We need to get to the bottom of this. Do you really think that that means something?
Oh, I gotta save this guy.
I think that's what it is. It's just that's why it's such a good troll. You're always gonna troll people with this. Like there are people like me that can't resist it. Like, do you really believe this or not? Like I have to try to figure out, like I need to read your face, I need to see other stuff that you're doing. I'm like, alright, this guy's fucking with us. He can't say that he's fucking with us, but he's doing it. This is like some, who's the man in the moon? It's like that shit. He's just putting us on. This is just funny to him. It's like Borat. Like, is that guy really, is that really a guy?
Okay,
that
this is the most teamwork I've ever seen in this game so far. Let's see how it goes.
We're just struggling our little butts off with this player controller issue.
Hunter has got to be confused.
It's my fault for letting it get through though, right? It's all our fault.
Fucking golden crate is.
I know I've been kind of disappeared for a while.
Well, I haven't
at least for now.
I gotta spin that next time I get to a place.
We got counter blessings.
It's I think out of a will to do, out of a desire to do good.
No,
like, oh, I got set this straight.
Rotation is happening perfectly.
Like, plays on my OCD.
Rotation is not the actual issue.
It's like, oh, they have something out of place, and I want to correct it. I want to fix it.
Right.
It's like, yeah. I get why you would maybe think that the Earth's flat, or just point out. It wouldn't take you very much time. Just like, yeah, but there's still a difference in the sunset, right? What is that?
Rotation is giving.
How does that explain with a flat Earth?
It's supposed to be direction to.
Like I already knew this because you don't even have to use Burj Khalifa.
So you know that's
you can experience the sunset twice. First time standing up. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. First sunset. Wait.
Let me just see.
Let's do it laying down.
I just took rotation out one more time. Let me just see.
He has to be laying down. You lay down. You see the sunset, right? It goes over the horizon. You're laying down. You're closer to the Earth. The horizon's like higher up. Then you stand up and you can see the sun again a little bit, for a little bit, right?
Everyone just dies on my team.
She can run backwards and forwards.
Alright, he's getting
because water always finds its level, dummy. But don't you know how density works? Don't you know that everything falls down?
This is
what are you, stupid? What's a brain aneurysm? What causes a brain?
I have an idea. I have a good idea.
Oh, you know
445 with the big file. Thank you. Welcome to the channel.
Google will help.
I think I know.
I saw it.
Try here. Do I have constraints on my rigid body?
I don't think I would have gotten that.
Okay.
What causes this?
Because there should not be. Where is it? Oh, I do.
Yeah, probably high blood pressure.
Yeah,
this is what they're doing to me.
Okay, that's fine.
Tell me.
That rotation actually is set every fix up.
Man, you can't even spell English words.
Which is.
But you're so sophisticated with your globe Earth. I thought you just knew everything about the universe there.
Rotation.
You don't even know how to spell aneurysm. What are you?
Reference
what are you, stupid or something?
Actually, just vector 3 dot up. Return the x form dot forward with vector.
That's a great character. I don't know who you are. That's you're not from America. That's
so
Southern.
I need to make sure that I put that reference angle in because it wasn't there before. I just had constrained.
People in the South are like.
Maybe what's happening is the constraints are fighting against rotations, and therefore making it so that the entire transform step is being skipped. It sounds stupid, but stupider things have happened in Unity for sure. 100% for sure. BRB for now, pizza's here. Alright, man, good to see you. Thanks for coming through. No, that wasn't at all what was happening. But where you want to stand by, let me turn off those constraints. That was the whole point of this experiment.
He's still on that LVM bug, by the way. Oh.
I like it, but it's really
Howie, I need to figure out.
I feel like Dead by Daylight. How do I change my class?
I upheld everything on my end.
Shit, I think I'm a supporting
kid. What needs to change? The power structure?
Oh my gosh, hold on a second.
Oh, I can change still. Okay, perfect. Control. Yes. Now I can
start. In yours, you're saying what needs to change. What in yours is the change?
I think it's saying.
Thanks, Jake.
This is the problem.
What we're gonna do is discover.
Hit me, baby.
And I use an underscore.
Oh my God!
This was all about
Dave.
Somehow I'm
Dave.
That they're not that. And then just like my clip says, well, it's not about that.
Son with face. Clap, clap, clap.
Should not be called from like outside.
But no, that sticks to my ass. Clap.
I got two wrong.
He is discovered.
So this is why.
And we have to make sure that we have an action template, otherwise we have a problem.
Okay, I guess.
Alright, where's that fucking starting?
I think
there's always a power up.
I think there's a lot of
right at the beginning. Someone shoot it, we all loot it.
I think we can trim it.
Shoot it and loot it. Okay, I guess not. No early power.
I like that too. That's the deal you want to beat.
Unfortunately.
At first, I didn't like it.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Holy crap! Really?
So far, it has not let me down. And like I was explaining to the chat earlier, like if we get some performance bottlenecks eventually,
bad start.
What I can do is
I would stop it there, and then there's that one clip in the back. It's like
Dave?
it's not easy.
Dave!
It's not like flipping a switch. What he says. It's not like flipping a switch. So if you want to put yours in, but I would cut the back half of that reference back.
Alright. So, no need to needlessly check. It's fine. And we're going to use this. Now you need to remember these things. Damn it. We worked on that earlier.
It's not easy, but it takes work. And then it's the promised land. And then it's the promised land with the work.
It's a global.
Then it's
Sheets, motherfucker!
Then it's, I think there's a couple people might.
Buckets! He does damage. Why do some of these hunters do so much more damage than the rest? It is crazy. And it's not that they just land more shots, it's that their shots do more damage.
This one was never going to make it in this.
And Dave is down again, so is I. We suck.
His story is, again, his story is a piece that we are doing.
Because I'm doing an Aloka that's not in the entry block?
Just introducing.
Right.
Not introducing accountability. It's just introducing why
he's fucking me over right now.
So let's find that it's not easy.
72 viewers for a game that stream. Because I've been doing this for more than a year and a half. First of all,
I'm coming, Dave.
Where does
I'm coming, Dave. Whoa!
That just came out. So maybe it's people that come from the other side.
No, it's not. It is. He does it. It's not like flipping a switch. There is video.
This is on me, or this is on us.
I understand.
You want to try and capture this?
Never do no Aloka.
Okay.
But then I have to learn how phi nodes work. But does it?
We need to heal.
You understand?
Oh my God! Yeah. No.
Oh, they just admit.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
5-0. Sounds like even at 6 they still do it. Check back, it's still admitted. Is that like a normal?
Out. Ballsy.
I don't get why they would have.
Well, that's why we're gonna build it, and then we're gonna see where we gotta.
Move into things.
Look, I needed to refactor
I need to heal.
I had to refactor it to make it.
I'm dead.
Alright, fine.
That was the longest hallway I have ever seen. Dave!
It started.
And that has
alright, one more.
So it's just like people that like to learn about different things and not just like
they do the same things.
Is there one person alive?
So I could link in. I guess you just gotta read the docs.
Is part of our team.
But oh, sine and cosine, that'd be a bummer. Is that actually in the LOVM IR? It seems dishonest.
Thank you, Drug Sally.
Right there, stop it right there. No.
The check stack thing.
Right there, no.
Should be at least like a switch or something. Turn that shit off. But what would it be? Like,
can someone
they just give you the calling convention and like, all right, fine, just link one in. You just have to do nothing.
The plan,
right?
All right, the
Is that all you would have to do?
We have to capture the points. All right, when you're standing
just
on the
admit
point,
that, but they don't.
the hunter
I like
can
that we're
see
incorporating a bunch of different angles.
you have a red outline. He can see you through the walls and everything.
I feel like you should be able to turn that
That's
off.
the end goal, is to capture the point. Right?
There
There are 3 classes. There's a support, there's a torment, and there's control. Basically, torment, you can shoot the hunter and he becomes visible.
So if
Support
you
is
Aloka
healing.
outside an
Control
entry
can
block,
CC him. I'm
they
playing
basically,
this.
do they invoke? They
There
don't
are 3
call
chests.
the,
There is
they don't make an
health.
API call
There
on
is
Aloka.
ammo.
I thought they just
And there are
modified,
upgrades.
like,
Okay?
stack pointer.
Upgrades are great because when you get an upgrade, you get a little cogwheel in the bottom right. And with that, you can buy stuff, spells, or certain types of shots. For example, the CC guy, if you're the CC class
You know
like
what?
me,
Maybe they do it
you
because
get
they're like,
stumbled.
fuck it, we don't want to do a bunch of flow analysis to
For
figure
like
out
a
what the
second.
fuck you're doing with all these things.
And you
I don't
can
know how many
upgrade.
times you will look at
It's
this.
awesome.
That would make
there's
some
ammo,
sense. Like, why don't you
which will
statically
build
figure
this
out
gun
all the
right
shit
here.
that you want, put it in the first
This
block,
gun,
and we'll call it good.
Don't shoot the hunter. No, you don't shoot the hunter. You shoot shit
Yeah,
in the chest.
okay. It does.
You shoot the points.
If I think about it a
You
little more,
shoot
it makes sense.
These
that
are
they
the
do it
upgrade
that way.
stations, what they look like. Because then they become marked on the map for everyone. Alright? That's the goal. You run around, you try and live. You
See,
upgrade.
that's the next
You capture
flip.
points.
After that, that's like the next flip.
Okay, yeah, I like
Yeah, if your Aloka's inside. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Because of
That is
branching and everything.
the- that is the-
I don't
now
know.
we're in the promised
Does it get
land.
allocated? Does it run or not? I don't know.
I don't think there's really anything I missed.
Okay. Discovered, render not discovered, render available. Alright, so obviously this is.
Yeah, we do not kill the hunter, we just live. That's all we try and do. CC.
That much. But we should see. Well, it's gonna appear like it's
Well,
the way
if
the
I
hunter
create
works,
a
he has a
constant
shotgun.
value,
You know, he has a different loadout.
I've never done this before.
A choice
Can I
between
do
an
that?
assault rifle,
Can you,
sniper, and a shotgun. He picks that. He has this big AoE stun. He can lay down turrets. He can do a thing that makes him run super duper fast. Let me shoot that. Grab some ammo.
I'm gonna keep looking for that.
There's an upgrade station. I'm very happy when I find a blue chest. Blue chest, party time.
That's like the last
Ammo
transition,
chest.
but it's not really.
But
it's worth it.
$5 from Colby's Omega roll. Good luck, Bordor. Thank you for the 5, man.
I am not typically
I don't know who Bordor is, but okay.
I am doing game dev. But I'm not like a real game dev. So I've been used all the other entrants. I mean, like Godot, what I like about it is definitely that it's free and open source.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty powerful.
When the hunter kills you 3 times or downs anyone, gets
So I
3
do.
down.
I have to do. Do I have to do it on Aloka?
Then he's able to execute.
There's no way
as
to
long
make
as one person loots a chest, anyone near the chest gets all the loot. So
value, right?
if you find a blue chest
Other
and
than
someone's near
Aloka?
you, make sure they get the loot too. Don't hug them.
Which also means like
that guy. So now I'm gonna go upgrade with that one thing I just got. Let's
How's it
upgrade.
work with
I like
finite?
stun bolts.
Sure.
So now I have stone bolts.
Maybe I have to go look at an example. I don't get.
It's level 1. Which is that.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I am.
Yay.
Hold up.
Oh my god, wait, we already captured half of point B? Okay.
Let's get this.
That happened.
It's just
Sweet.
to prove that it works, and the way I can do that is go to my
Alright,
research
so
tree and
0.
change the default state.
Yeah,
of
but
the
this goes
specialist
into.
the true, right? And if I do that just by changing this, when
Peter
I
are some
open,
hippie. I'm really just doing this to see my name. That's
now
cool.
we have
There you go.
Now you might be like, wait a minute, it's supposed to say disentangle specialist.
Say
Yes,
the
you're right.
index.
Right? You're right.
Fucking
It's supposed
whiff.
to say that. That's because we didn't change any of the properties. We're still using whatever was in.
Stunned him a little bit. Get away.
The basic.
Get away, Romina.
The basic node, the basic C just for this action template, like GUI component. So we have to look at the right text and the right icon and the right cost and everything. We still haven't done that, but it's definitely responding to our research state and whatever's in.
Can you run, Romina?
Buildings. I mean, we'll leave it to true right now.
I don't want to make a load.
And of course, if you have any sort of imagination, you understand set both of them to false. See, now they're both hidden because they're not researched, so they're not available to be used right there. Right? So that's what it does. So the real state of this would be like
just run, dude. I don't get it. Just run.
Genetics lab can
point A. I'm gonna start capturing A. Fuck it, dude. I am revealed, but I am okay.
Which means baptized.
The gift I bought you shipped out today. I think you'll really like it. I'm probably gonna mail it with some other stuff in a few weeks. Awesome, Tomb. Thank you.
So we're disentangling specialists instead of like killing them. We're harvesting them, which someone suggested.
I don't know if the hunter's on his way.
So now I need to actually fill in the right information. It's cool that we're
can't tell, and I'm scared.
Action templates.
It's
based on the
no, I think we're good.
But we have to look up
we win this game. This hunter doesn't really know what he's doing.
No, it's
not like
this.
Hey, I'm new. This is the way I am.
So on top of just controlling.
Yeah, my PO box is gonna be
fucked. On top of just controlling if it's visible.
I know. It's getting kind of ridiculous at this point.
We're gonna set.
Alright, if he shows up, I'm stunning him. We're committed. We're committed. Why are you leaving, Romina?
What are you? Right. The sprites have a texture property.
Fine.
So as long as I pass in anything that is kind of like of a base texture, a base class texture, it's gonna accept it. As long as it's a valid filter. So I'm just gonna touch on the texture property of action icon. And pass it the texture, which is contained in our action template object that we have in scope for that every one of this.
So basically,
compatibility allows
not a fun hallway.
What kind of game do I build? Okay, I explain this like I expect this to happen quite a bit. It's normal. I did explain it quite a bit today because this is the first time that people see it. So I expect it to happen quite a bit, and I'm kind of glad to do so. I have to get better at explaining it quicker. How did we name the icon again?
That'll have to do it.
It's not like
it was dumb like that.
That hunter did not know what he's doing.
This is the way I am, and
go back to
here I am, world.
We will take it.
So it's gonna be like, technically this is already preloaded, ready to be used. I'll answer you in a second, our dispatcher. I'll give you you need an FAQ. Yeah. Porteous, this is the first stream, and I've been working on the game for 2 weeks. So the first stream, I mean by that I'm streaming like the game dev for this. So yes, we're gonna gear up for sure. We're gonna gear up. We're gonna get some an FAQ going, like a little video and something, so that people can.
How does it sound?
I can quit anytime I want. Stream. One more.
Maybe a command.
Control.
Good.
Alright, so not passing the template. Yep. Is there anything else that I need to like the texture? Sorry, is there anything else? We're gonna assume that no.
$5 from Cold Beans said it goes brother border to
come from our actual door.
Okay, Cool Beans. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate the $5. Wow. Thank you, Rage Quitter. Thank you, Fire66.
You need tons of it. You have to have like the promise line has to be longer than the negative portion.
Yeah.
Like people remember.
Finally, the cost. Well, this is the one thing I don't want to fuck with.
Any blue chests? Eyes peeled. Blue chest. Blue chest. Blue chest. Hello.
Can you show me just how I
blue chest?
To the right information.
Blue chest. No blue chest. I'm sad.
Start at the very beginning. Can we do it from right from the beginning?
All right.
How much time will we
I haven't seen a single fucking thing.
No, this is not game jam material.
Ammo?
This is like a multi-month type of thing that's gonna happen. So see now it says synthesize.
Basically, it's gotta shoot fucking everything of significance.
Look different. That is
the way that
not what I was expecting. Fashion and other people that might be joining that want to know what it's about. Give me like 5-minute tops to finish.
He's right over there.
And
there goes the hunter.
I'll give you a bit of a. Well, I'll be done for the day.
More blue chest,
anyway,
please.
So I'll probably just do an overview of the game and answer some questions to kind of like finish it off for today. So if you want to stick around for that, you want to know what it's about or ask a question about it.
I only have 20 shots.
It's
a little
about to
low.
happen in like less than 5 minutes. Okay, I just want to know what's up because something feels weird.
Dan, you want to go for this shit though?
Oh, no,
Fuck yeah, we
that's
do.
why I set it back to this.
Let's do it.
That's actually the exception.
Still playing AG Coca. Oh, this motherfucker has a sniper.
It's using the same icon because I didn't produce a graphic for Disentangle yet, but it is using the right thing. And if we had like the right cost, like the right base cost, that would be different. Now, the reason I didn't do that today is because I'm expecting to create a currency cost node tomorrow that we're going to be able to use in different contexts than just here. I'm just going to be able to plug this bunch of text.
Okay, never did. Didn't know you could do that.
Like visual components, and perhaps just pass some information like a flow.
Did not know that was actually
possible. The base
possible.
cost and the currency, like an enum item for the currency that's going to pick the right texture.
You're not dead? No, I was dead. That was death.
And we also have to work on the other
when
stuff,
you
like
die,
what happens when I
so you get put, you know, you get down or whatever.
Sort of like a button. So when you click on the
and once you're down, you get put on the thingy where blood thing, where you can be killed. Then it takes you to the lobby again.
Kind of customize your action.
That was a gorgeous transition as well.
Random by default, specialization, random other whatever other thing we can come up with.
When you fall off, you don't die. Wait, really?
Research stuff for your genetics.
Oh,
like in the branch
wait,
of
really?
genetics. One more time.
Been in game for 25 minutes and you're still playing your last game? Yeah, man, this game's been going on for a while. It's really crazy. Thank you for the $3, Maniac. Who's on my team? Blood Crusty.
There was like 2 or 3 transitions there that were flipping gold.
Okay, I'm winning this one. Guaranteed win. Blue chest. Blue. Everyone. Blue. Idiots.
It's gonna do
no blue chest for y'all.
Progress, and you can kind of choose to repeat it.
Contact has entered the arena.
So we'll do better than 48 hours talking about this. Hey, can you tell I missed that part? I need to get it out.
Your loss.
So in a society, if I talk like this with like friends and family, like people are gonna, they're gonna slap me across the face and be like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Shut up. Right? So on Twitch.
Okay, that's 2 upgrades. Okay.
All right, nice. So I think
I really like this idea.
I mean, code-wise,
having
in terms of like
what's so relevant. You wanted to enter into the industry, Ben?
Thank you, Mac.
Just chop one of those things out, insert another video, and bam.
Talking and explaining the concept. So
this is going to be a very dynamic video.
I am absolutely not going to spend another 2 hours like talking about it, but I'm going to try to do my best to give a shorter description. And if you have questions, that's so good. Are free to ask them.
That was so good,
dude. Fucking 4 upgrades?
And so you guys are, I don't know if you want to
holy shit!
For some programming stuff.
Are you serious? Team!
Accountability allows us to keep moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know that feeling, NECA. It's just like, so what's up with you? And
okay, I've never used
so they don't,
caltrops or whatever. How do I use the caltrops? 6.
Oh God, why did I ask?
How do I use that? I've never upgraded this far and used it before. Butt crusty!
Yeah, no, exactly. After 40
so good.
I don't like this stuff. Like, listen, I'm older. Okay, let's be honest. If you don't believe me, alright. I am older.
Okay, I gotta go rescue people.
I've done stuff in my career. I have done hackathons. I have done like.
Okay, he's gonna show up here, and he's gonna try and execute him. We're gonna stun lock.
Folks out there.
It'd be nice if someone else.
Okay, so where did you drop that marker? One more time, where did you drop that marker?
I have like literally
Dead on the fucking turret. Fucking game.
I think they're still cool. I think they give. What's awesome is they're good for creativity because they give people limitations. Like there is a pretty hardcore time limitation, and there is a.
You can't stun lock. I know.
Is a great catalyst for.
This guy doesn't know where I am.
It's not very.
He wants me to.
Guy programmers represent. Hey, like you know, you get.
Okay, so Azraelian, you have to rescue both of us.
Number here, like why does it not?
I don't want this guy to find out where I am because if he does, he's being fun. You have to rescue both. Okay, now you have to rescue me.
I would be the guy that would sleep after like 12 hours.
He doesn't know where I am.
8 hours. I would totally do that.
Okay.
Okay. But it's fun. Okay, so final thing of the day.
This bush is your happy place. Can you get to this happy place?
Mind you, like chat earlier
happy
today,
place.
we're totally like actively trying.
No fucking way in hell we win this fight.
C++ unit test. G test is a good one.
Mathematically, not gonna
got
happen.
another.
Okay, how do I use caltraps?
Man, I can't remember what it is, but it's something. It's about as good as G test. Catch.
For an old guy, a self-admitted old guy, like,
what just happened?
FOMO is a pretty young concept.
Okay.
So I don't know why you would have like this fear of missing out on like just these hackathons and game jams. You're not missing out that much. I mean, like it is sort of a good, I guess, like bonding experience with other people. Like you're gonna be like working with other people, perhaps. So it's great. Like like relationships with people sometimes are like the summation of what you go through together as a bunch. So it is good in that sense. It is not very good like health-wise and mental health-wise to stay up for all this time and work like a dumbass. And companies that do it internally,
is pretty good.
I don't think it's smart.
I don't know if they have anything for making mocks. You can use Gmocks with Gtask.
They suck.
I don't know if you do that anyway. So. Ca2 looks like a pretty simple library.
I don't like it.
Easy to install, is easy to use.
All of my Promised Land stuff requires context.
I like my build. I like
that fair way.
Not touching anything because I can avoid it. Gtest isn't really that bad, but like protocol buffers is bad.
Don't you both shut the fuck up. Don't start that.
I like incremental games.
Relax.
I like clicker games. I like
Such a good freaking clip though.
Well, Catchy's newer than Gtest.
I do not.
So.
Like I'm planning things and I'm making it progress better.
Be the torture.
Go. I've never used Go.
Yeah, it can be cool. The torture, I feel like the use of torture is simply to mark.
It is.
The killer, right? And when the killer is marked, you can.
I'm
tell
not being like facetious when I say that.
There's some really.
I haven't been exposed to that much stuff that comes out of Google. It's just the stuff that comes out. It just doesn't seem like it's very good from like a software perspective. But they're supposed to be like the kings of software, right? And it's supposed to be like ridiculously difficult to get a job at Google.
One upgrade.
Google does all kinds of witchcraft and craziness. Like some of their products are really good. Like their search is really good. Maps is really good. They just don't open source that shit, I guess. I don't know.
Like Prestige, which is like the term they're using for each channel.
I'm not happy with Android. Well, I'm not happy with any of the mobile stuff.
We should
I feel like it could be better.
We should have some transition words that we should probably start using. Like the word now.
And already does that.
And options, really.
So it's just not normal people speak.
Wrong button. Fuck.
The story
People never just finish a sentence.
Basic story.
Yeah.
I'm having singular.
Like a web developer mentality or something. I don't know. You ever talk to mobile developers? It feels like it draws in a particular mind. It's like web development.
The one that says now, it's a really good transition. It's a different angle, it's a different everything.
You gotta explain, like, what?
I'm fucking Spider-Man.
People are all crazy about mobile stuff.
Okay, so
What the
chest.
fuck?
That's a blue chest.
You really get done on your phone.
And another one down.
That is kind of like working on AI.
Cool. Thank you, Stupids Man. Stupids Man. Titty. Okay. So
yeah, just singular
should I keep capping this?
Is developing AI, AGIs, whatever you want to call them. And they built the singular OS, which kind of like has this configuration.
We're looking for Promised Land stuff right now, right?
AIs or agents.
I'm gonna go over here and cap this. Yeah, because I feel like they're going to be working on that execution. Alright, they saved him.
Oh,
Good,
dude.
good.
You're an instance of an AI. Right, so the player
The hunter should come to me.
like the AI.
Otherwise, I very well may cap me.
Dude!
Singular OS is providing like the city.
No, it's like, no, it's not easy.
Like,
You have to take the
builders
risk.
and specialists and rules and attributes. and essentially, like, the goal is to build up the city.
You guys ever try out Conan?
You get more and more slots to build buildings.
Also, if we increase the pace,
your goal essentially is to kind of like extract the best items you can out of this entire thing. Once you reach like a level 100, and then submit your solution, which is just like a grid of items, the best items that you managed to get, and then that completes a loop, right? So you have a bunch of buildings. The first one that we worked on is kind of like the most basic one, a genetics lab. You're using ca2. Yes. So you're using DNA. The resources are DNA resources, like super meta. One of the resources is resources, and power. There's going to be a power grid. Essence, dark energy.
You need to. I think you got to give it a little more context.
So you can kind of get them.
I was gonna refrain.
Futurology.
I hate CMake.
Science thing, which is a theme I like because I don't feel like
There's really nothing better than it though. Is the problem. It seems like it wouldn't be that hard to make something better than it. I don't want to go do it though. I feel like this is gonna be something where you're gonna go do it. You just end up with something as shitty as CMake. You find out it's all a big waste of time. Like, how bad is Scones? Is Scones so bad?
And I'm dead.
I guess people say Scones are really
we're gonna
slow.
get point C. Oh, no. Stop it. Oh,
it doesn't generate. It just doesn't generate the projects I want. I don't know why they generate the projects the way that they do it.
Nice way to
get point C, get point C, get point C.
That is more just like another
Yay. We're actually owning. Okay, he's gonna really try and secure the kill. Let's see if my team saves me. The killer has to hold E on me. Will they stop him? Oh, the stun!
Dude! It's away!
Freedom!
It's accepting! It's not shaming or blaming or...
I have to run.
Other items. They all have like this sort of
so
this
damn team
is where you synthesize specialists out of DNA.
Shit!
And essentially when you synthesize them,
that's when we're taking
they roll attributes. They have
all right, let's try and catch him. Oh, we win.
They have like a rarity, and based on how we can make the rarity, they have...
Okay, there's an exit over here. Let's go to this one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Other buildings that you build.
We win. That was my last game.
You're gonna build like
yes,
all of these things, all of these resources, the items and the something builders intertwined. It's gonna play a role. Like it's really hard at this early stage. This is like 2 weeks in.
Now what do I do?
So it's really difficult to.
I got a cannon.
Let me go eat up my
food.
And that's
I don't think I hear that. I've never heard
and
that.
that's power of it, and now it's pure profit.
That's kind of what I'm going for.
I use the I would always use the Archer line. I will make it rain fucking pink slips in here.
It's going to be that you're going to be able to generate simulation. This is what's cool about the Singular OS thing is that because the simulation I can get away with some stuff that doesn't make sense. So for some reason you're able to manifest worlds. Think of it as like in Myst.
Here I am. Here I am, world. Brand new me.
Like manifesting worlds.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little like that. You're going to be able to kind of like create these worlds and sustain them with your power grid, and then be able to explore them, find points of interest in them, and then assign specialists that you genetics lab to go and do stuff in these worlds, right? So there's two.
Soviet Union.
You want to take the just that shaming block, and then you go now.
But you might also be.
Oh yeah. Just take that little chunk of it's not shaming, it's not blaming, and then he goes now. It's not also easy.
Points of interest based on their specialty. So you will, of course, send like some sort of like fighter or adventurer to like a dungeon or something like that.
I don't want that or whatever.
Sounds like living in 2018. Look, to be fair, I never thought Russia really had much over there anyway. Feels like it'd be going backwards if I moved to Russia. I just have this picture of like people standing around burning barrels out in the snow. I think I watched the video.
I originally said I don't want you to cut all of those pieces out, because then you chop them up.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
The building has attributes, and these attributes might be local to the building or global to the entire city or world. Worlds are going to have, essentially everything has ARPG attributes. I might streamline this down the line at some point if I realize
if we can get some more transitions in there.
Burning barrels, like.
But I am trying to provide something that has depth, and that you can feel like you're having like control over the direction it's taking, even though it still has this
burning barrel.
Incremental. So even though you're expecting this to be somewhat.
Get rid of that now. Whatever.
Burning barrel, Russia.
Because you're going to do it again eventually.
It's not all
I still want you to feel like it was your decision to build your city up like this as it unlocks new slots to build in, and you know, like you might affect the creation of the world in some way, so it still feels like it's your decision. You're planning this out, and you're choosing to assign your best special point of interest in the world. Like, there's a lot of decision making like that, and to me, it just feels like it's going to be incremental mechanics. What's fun about incremental mechanics is getting a good sense of progression.
So we lost this, dude.
Probably not more than a bunch of hours, and getting better the next time around. You come sit down and play again, and you probably just like are gonna spin up a new instance of your agent. And you're thinking that benefits from the overarching background.
No, I'm gonna do myself some freaking use here. I'm gonna try and find this.
And then you're going to be building up a different city because you get different items, you're going to get different worlds. So you have this incentive to just like try to play it differently, see how it works, and we're gonna go from there. I mean, so that's the thing. I mean, that's where I'm going with this. I always think that incrementals, that's my idea that I've been going with it for so long. Like incremental with more strategy, more separate, more planning, and more like feeling like you have some, you shape the way this thing unfolds, even though it's still has fundamental mechanics. You decided that your city was going to be like this. You decided that. It's not just like, we're gonna buy some coffee shops and some lemonade stands and like some
I had to search something else to get this.
So it still has
yeah, probably they're in like thick, like probably tall Russian hats. Probably more. There should be some old women in here, like all huddled over. What's it called? They have the head, I don't know what the thing's called that they wear on their head. The bonnet. No, not a bonnet. It's different from a bonnet, isn't it?
Bringing in the idealization of ARPG. Personally, I think it's fun. Hopefully, other people think it's fun.
Probably like
it's like SimCity plus Incremental plus ARPG, like I guess like animization. Right? So things that, I mean, I can show you something for fun, just like real quick, even though it's
wake up, sheeple. Yeah, that's the thing that they say.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Call you sheeple.
What do you have?
So I can't. Bino doesn't make sense, right?
So now I have to be at phone play for 2 hours. Wheels Batman. What should I do to kill the time?
Somewhere somewhere.
Like I just did.
Because you can't assign.
I need to recall where I was building my city, but I could generate some
Sly Cooper 243. Thank you.
Like a bunch of them just to show you.
I actually just
to give you a sense of how different it is.
Like you can't put this in a loop, right? I don't think you can put this in a loop.
Like behind the scenes, and I didn't get to show it today.
But but you have to have your Pine node at the start. So it would come from either the init block or from the loop block. If it came from the loop block, it can't have like the same name, so it doesn't make sense.
I would have liked to generate some,
I don't think I can do that.
Just to show you how it works. I just have to remember, my brain is dead for today.
Looks like this value came
here.
From this basic block to this.
It has buildings.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is it.
Yeah, so there's no like mutability trick. Like I need to do an Aloka. I think is what it comes down to.
I think I can use this instead.
My tripod.
This might not work.
If you want to see a true Poggers video, check out this.
And when I roll, a building schematics tab, it's
what is this? Beat Saber, Legend Expert, Darth Maul. Okay, I want to fucking watch this guy because I'm gonna go in there. It's kind of like watching someone play Ops or Osu or whatever, or Guitar Hero, and you just play and you feel like a fucking bitch.
Okay, it doesn't like the roll.
Dude, do I get mono? You never need an Aloka. You only do loads and swears on it.
Alright, let's see this guy.
Let me think about this.
I don't think I should do this. Oh no, it's because of old code. No shit, I can fix this. Actually, it's a bug. I changed the units to be,
should do an Aloka. Alright, I can totally do the quick fixes. Just go get the entry block and insert, put the Aloka in there. But that would be too easy and too sensible. Like LOVM, stupid. You should have put your own code gen. Man, you really want this project delayed. How long would it? How many lifetimes would I need to finish this thing? Do my own code gen. I could probably make it pretty simple, like a stupid code gen thing. Maybe it wouldn't take that long. I don't want to bug that shit. It's kind of boring. If I wanted to, where's my induction variable? Say I had an induction variable here. And I could have a phi node.
So that's the idea. And all of these guys, like this thing is
it's gonna be on my desk, right?
How the fuck would you do this without an Aloka?
So if it's on my desk, it might be tall enough.
If I have a phi node, call it P. Phi node comes from this block. For the initialization block.
And essence essentially has to be, it's like your magic, like mana, arcane, like whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be used to work with item properties.
But the next value would depend on the phi node. Isn't that circular? That can't work, right?
Is there anything that's like pretty awesome? That's all garbage.
Alright.
Garbage. Alright, look at this one.
Are you doing a loop? Yeah, I'm doing a loop. How would you do a loop with this phi node? Do not. I need the induction variable for as an index into the array.
So once you have this essence, you could totally let
chill. Hi, Jeb. Close that. So am I playing VR?
But off a building, if you have the essence,
I don't know. I'm really tired.
Specialty building, you could use that blueprint, and using essence as a resource, you could extract. Right, you could extract that rare property that has like this.
Where am I controlling? So much effort right now. Physical effort.
As an item. And then
I have to plug in the two sensors. Oh, I just realized something. I have to unplug one of my monitors.
That extracted attribute that you did on another bit.
I have 4. And something about plugging in VR, I don't know what it is. Like 4th monitor just won't work. Like I have to unplug one of my monitors and plug the thing in.
So the end game it's kind of like extracting good properties over time and building like custom items. That's where well, the icon in the grid change as you
don't realize how much work this payback has.
Yeah. As you can see,
fuck VR, man. I'll stream, but I don't know if I can VR right
I know it's very sparse information every time I explain it.
I can't do it. But I think the ideas behind it. So I can set up VR for tomorrow when I'm done streaming.
Don't be afraid to share your thoughts.
Later.
If there's stuff that you think is stupid.
$5 from Narwhal Dave. Hey, so I'm planning on going to get a VR headset. Which one should I get, and do I need any additional things? Should I wait for the new one?
I didn't know the Binode.
I don't know, Dave. I think there's a wireless version out. I don't even think I have that though. I think I fucked up.
You just give it.
Will the buildings look different? All right, that's a pretty cool idea.
Right now, you just have on the website. They got the best one,
and especially when you hover it and you get the tool
This is it. It's so expensive, Dave. Those lips are drier than your mom's vagina.
Next lab is going to be the color of the rarity, and you also have like at the top right.
Thank you.
What rarity has, but it would be kind of cool to have like
wireless is an adapter. See, I got this cord in the back.
What's this line? X is equal to 5.
Is that a display port?
Maybe a little more. Like, so the reason I did the little square is for.
Oh, I see. So from the A block, it goes to 0.
Lena
From the
said the
C
new
block,
Y.
I've never used it.
Like all buildings are going to be different. Let's be real.
Oh, it has to be like in a separate block.
Fuck, I've gone at a glance, and I was hoping that
Reno's the bully that gives me.
It can be the same, right?
What was I saying? Oh yeah.
But I can put that as it can be Y from the B block if I want to put it up.
I'm not the one to ask that question. I know the vibe is the best.
This thing is, I'm going to work on this thing for a while. I just like the idea. Like I said, like. It might not be like an idea that really like picks off or anything.
Yeah, I thought it was wireless, but you know, I got this cord.
Things I wanted to do.
But
while I'm away from work,
it's way lighter.
Just doing my own project.
So I don't know. New Vive is mainly for breakfast gaming. I agree. Thank you. Yeah, man. I get the vibe, but ask your chat, Dave. You stream. Ask your chat. I'm sure, like, you know, typically when people happen to have it, everyone is so fucking excited. They love it. You damn well know whenever you're talking about a subject someone who knows something about, they're going to speak up when they want to say something.
Why are these different? Y equal X plus 1.
Ask your chat. You'll get
Y equal I plus 1?
Or you can do it. I don't know.
So I was kind of like digging in there about that.
What?
So this is like 2 weeks, like I said, this is like 2 weeks in. So
that makes sense. I'm not great.
I mean, I have that 15 years.
I'm not doing VR. I can do VR tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do like a big VR show. Think it'd be cost. We'll do a big VR show. There's a wireless module for $800 for the price.
Yeah, so as long as you understand that it's more of a, it's a strategy.
Get drunk with me, Dad, or is it time inappropriate? So for you, it's very inappropriate. I'm very tired. Okay, so I'm not playing that one game.
Yeah, why would I not?
So what is a game that chance?
Is there an advantage to doing a Loca versus? This is kind of a one-off thing, so I don't do this very often. But if I have in the code gen, I need to make a loop, I may as well just do it without using a Loca, right? It's much simpler to do a Loca. Well, I mean, I agree. I do agree. I mean, I did try to do it with an Loca, but
necessarily. I might have to do a short one tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe it's gonna be in the morning.
What the fuck?
But I'm gonna stream the dev for this as much
what is this link? This Google Drive link with like 10,000 pictures of Pokemon
over the next couple of months. Just like you might have done for Serpent AI, the framework.
Why'd you link this?
Then maybe you're gonna see some
what the hell?
If you want to stick around and see where I go with this.
How do people take so many selfies?
On my off time,
how do you do it?
Now,
I was outside the other day with Nick and Elena.
Is it a phi node or a phi node?
And Nick took a selfie of himself.
To get the poles back.
And I was like, oh cool. I looked at it. Look at the quality, dude.
What do you guys say?
And he's like, yeah, you have an S9. You should start taking pictures, champs, like for Instagram.
I think I hear bye more often.
So I took a picture of myself with my phone, like selfie. I didn't know how to smile.
I
didn't know what to do. And then when I looked at the picture, I thought, like, I was looking at the picture, debating whether or not to put it on Instagram, and in that moment I decided I don't think I want to do Instagram altogether because of that process of that one selfie I took in that moment. Maybe it was a bad selfie.
I really have to think about monetization. It's not going to be like the incremental. I'm definitely not going down that path, just to be clear.
It's a pretty actually big moment.
Wait, you can only have one,
but you're doing it. Not really. Go to my Instagram. You see, I took like 10 pictures, or I did like 5 days where I took a picture every day, 1 picture a day. I said to myself, chances to Instagram, because everyone uses Instagram. You should use Instagram. People ask you to take pictures. Okay, 1 picture a day. And I put the standard so low.
That's only if I'm gonna use the find it, right?
That's what I call it. Low effort pictures that I took of me in a mirror. Extremely low effort. So, I mean, the absolute minimum couldn't do it. Couldn't keep up with it. Was way too much responsibility. Quit.
But I'll think about that. All I can promise is it's not going to be like
that's my Instagram story. That was about a month ago. Maybe less. You don't know how to smile? BS. We all have seen So Does Steve. Smile like that. I can't do it again. It's hard.
So yeah, so the AI itself, as you're asking about Super NAT, it's not...
to celebrate 24-hour stream? Or Ocean Man? Core the King or Slay the Spire, motherfucker. Core the King would be fun if I could play with Nicholas, but I think Nick is going on a bike ride. So I don't know if I can do that.
If you want to check it out. Fantastic. GitHub. And I say this, I don't even remember.
See, here I meditated, right, in my brain for a moment, and I found out my issue. I have no problem finding a game to stream when I am in the mood to learn a game, right? I'll play an illegal game, I'll play a new game, whatever. But when I want to play a game that I know how to play, that I've played before, that you guys also like watching, that's non-existent.
I've spent like many months of work on this thing. Released it for the first time, I think in September, and it's a little small, but you can probably
one that I grind.
In this case,
reception. So it's
like I enjoy For the King, sure.
That allows you to really like take any
I do,
modern
but that's not a game I grind the fuck out of.
Test environments and old arcade games. And allow you to run
other stuff in it.
All sorts of machine learning experiments. Alright, so this
I can't fucking wait.
This little gift here that was
captured. Play Overlord. Wait, I've heard that game.
Well, okay, but I don't think I have anything that's complicated. I have to do I just have to send it into a function call and then
done. Will you rate my setup now, Dad? I've waited here patiently.
I think I can get away with it.
Fucking kidding me? 2 people donated me to fucking rate your setups?
Like everyone thinks like this is
stop! Okay, what is this?
Method that's existed forever.
I have to rewrite a lot of this shit anyway. I probably need to redo
Weed, by the way. Jesus, dude.
So yeah, so that's the other project I built in. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to abandon this because it got so much attention, and it's really fun to work with. I'm not going to abandon that by any means.
Thank you, Consex. And then another one. Here's my setup, Lel. You guys are just waiting for me to stop playing a game so you would link me your setup. Dude, everyone just fucking wants me to be an IRL streamer.
In the next couple of months.
I swear to God, I feel like...
Final call to action if you want to be part
of this. It's like a girl.
I've already done it once, right?
Fuck you guys.
And I have to prove that I'm not
I have to redo all of it.
God, man. Either I play Lidl games or I'm just like a...
I can't, guys. Doesn't says I have to redo my compiler. I'm sorry. I'm done for like the next.
Have you seen Judgment Survival on Steam?
I'm hoping to do something similar with games this time around.
Oh, right.
He says when I'm done with that,
metal.
can do it again.
Syllables. But you do music.
Oh man, actually I had something like that. This is the thing that came up at work. It wouldn't have been so bad except it was someone who's like a boss figure who thought that a piece of software was going to get written like 2 or 3 times. I was like, do you know how expensive that's going to be to write this? Like, this is not like an isolated thing.
I Squidwarded the fuck out of it.
It's like a whole project to rewrite it like one more time would be very expensive. And then rewrite it like a 3rd time. I don't think you've actually budgeted for this.
24 plus hours. I can get out there and go for a run. I just did 2 miles in 12 minutes and 15 seconds. Feels pretty good. But she really awesome content. Dude, I love going on some random ass spontaneous fucking run at 5 in the morning. I'm probably doing it tonight, dude. Fuck yeah. Go on some spontaneous run, make yourself throw up. It feels great. It doesn't feel great. It feels great after. You're like, dude, I did stuff.
Mostly like educational stuff, something you can
physically. That's weird. I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before? Yes, Fat.
Forensic anthropology, cooking, car repairs, biology.
I don't know how fast 2 miles
and all sorts of stuff like that.
I have no idea.
We have a Discord.
I don't know what's
the and check it out.
But I do go for jogs.
Some people were asking earlier, like, how do we?
Oh wow, Greek, you go on runs all the time. Nice. That's $200.
How do you get like decent numbers?
I think it's from a name.
But just like in general with programming.
I have no idea who donated this. Can I read that name? See it over there on the far right. Great stream, Dad. Glad I was off work so I could watch the whole thing. Keep it good work. Love you and I'm proud of you. Caden King. Oh, it's Caden King. Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
So we're gonna go over and say hi to Sky. I don't know what she's doing.
Vito, I can't believe you missed my important donation to Shane. I miss old stuff. I missed your donation green. Let us see what I missed. Those lips look drier than your mom's vagina. I didn't miss that. Thank you for the $3 though. Yeah, I didn't miss it.
What's the going?
Yeah. Where's my chapstick?
That's also something we built. It's a section on Twitch that you can use. Kind of like
eu não sabe, pá. Tu tá ali a dizer visionário.
Since you're in chat, I'm curious.
Acho eu.
Because you and I, we both go through a lot of the same what the fuck do we play today type situation. What did you end up doing today?
It sounds so dumb.
What did you settle on?
What the fuck is an old serpent, dude? Come on. Oh, you mean the picture? You mean the picture, Nika?
IRL? Ooh.
I can give you old serpent. Let me try to find old serpent. Is that what you want? This one?
Não faço isso. Não faço mesmo.
Yeah, I have 50 packets of chapstick. I love it. ca2, shit, brother.
That's one time.
Did you ever try Warframe? And did you play Shadow Warrior 2? Thank you for checking out my setup. I'm a drummer and do some random shit on the MIDI keyboard. Peace. Yeah, you love the syllables.
She normally does astronomy stuff.
I have played Shadow Warrior 2. I have. And 1. Please, sir, play 60 seconds pod.
She's doing that today. I don't think so.
Vamos lá.
Relationship. I don't want to ever treat it that Someone donated something about your lips being dry, and it was pretty funny.
Thank you.
Okay, where's my chapstick?
You have a very nice face. I appreciate your elbows. Your elbows are amazing. But yeah, that's not private. I don't see that as private. A lot of people probably think that would be. Yeah, Fang is a cool dude. He is so amazing. And that's how he is in real life too. And that's what I really, that's kind of what attracted me to him. I guess we're having some real talk, but we're fine. We'll call this the intro. But it's showing a stage. Yeah, they just need to make more games. The game industry is just not, it's not what it used to be. I'm waiting for a new MMO. Or like 6.
Sorry.
I don't know why I have such gross lips. Like, look at them. Look how
I find that
gross
working
they
from
are.
home is very gratifying. I don't leave the office. I don't leave the office either to find myself. Yeah, I'm an extrovert, introvert. I love that I don't have to leave the house daily. See, I like to leave the house. It's important. I think it's important for our brains. We're not designed evolutionarily to be enclosed like this. But we're advancing that way. Thank you, Moore's Law.
Wow. Hydration.
Thank you, Serpent. Can I get a shout out for Serpent if that hasn't happened already? But that was the one thing that attracted me about Fang, is that that's how he is. Like, that is actually how he is. Who he is on stream, and that is how he is. Very authentic. Very true to the person.
Do any of you ever kind of like
shout?
You go like this, and you kind of like.
Oh no, not you, Serpent. No.
Bite little bits of your lip off.
There is an MMO alpha now.
You don't bite your lip off. There's like.
Is this the one we
something
talked
on it
about
that you kind of peel off, but it's not like part of your lips. I don't know what it is, but you're like. Yeah.
Because I'm waiting for Ashes of Creation. I'm supposed to be in their Alpha 0. Is the Twitch EDU an English language only?
Like what I'm doing
do you
right
think
now.
it can be expanded into other languages? I think it definitely could.
Dead skin or whatever it is. Okay.
However, we're still really in our infancy.
I'm like, I do it a lot. Maybe
Are you going to play Oblivion?
Actually bite my lips. And I fuck them up, but maybe I'm just dehydrated.
Doing video editing.
Bite the skin on my fingernails? Oh shit, you don't want to see my fingers.
Yeah, it's very much in an infant stage. We're still developing it. It's very hard to get people to feel confident about coming on and talking about educational stuff and stuff that makes you think. And then also, you know, seeing how people do it. And the expectation is tough. And right now, I'm going against my own rules. Serpent, I am being hypocritical as fuck right now. I'm playing more games than I am science.
Good time for a sleep stream. No. I'm not doing a sleep stream. Oh, but
now I'm like almost like saying like fuck Oblivion. Let's just go into IRL and have space in the background and talk. Since somebody had to make a comment like that.
Couple months,
but I don't mind flipping you off again twice.
In the next month, I'm gonna do a 3-day stream where I'm going to sleep on stream 3 times. Right, normal schedule, so I'm going to stream like
we're just going to
hours,
go out. I am the poor.
And then I'm going to sleep. Well, I'm going to stream like 12 hours, and then I'm going to.
But I also do need a break, and Serpent knows that.
My stream off,
we all
be
go
like, hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to turn the stream off. I'm actually going to mute my mic. Maybe I won't mute my mic, but like, I'm going to just go to bed. I'm going to swap to some sort of camp. I don't know where, and just sleep on stream. Because I just think it would be funny as fuck. Because I know people would watch, and that is hilarious. That is so ridiculous. It's not dead skin, it's leftover dry cum. Wait, what? Dry cum? From the activities. Gotcha, bitch. Oh. I'll have to masturbate in the bathroom. Go to your local CVS wherever you can get tiny bottle of vitamin A oil. To make your lips better in a week, apply like 3 times a day. 3 times a day?
Papa não sabe nada.
Okay. Isn't that bannable? No, it's not. You just have to make sure that when you sleep on stream, you unlist yourself from all sections. So I will not be under IRL, for example. I won't be under any video game. I will be unlisted. And the only other thing is I also have to unlist myself from like NRG and like Hammer Squad and all that stuff. Completely unlisted. The only way you can find my stream is if you're following my stream and you see me under the follower, or say your friend is watching and you say you're just watching something right there, or you type in my link directly. Yeah. How about that hide and seek with witches? What's it called? Witched or something? I might play with it. I'm chilling right now. I bite my fingers too and shit. I love it. You're dehydrated. Outdoor exposure causes but I haven't gone out. I don't think I'll be a top channel. I don't know. Thank you, Kenny Juan. The only way my sleeping stream would get a lot of views is if it became like some sort of stupid ass meme. Hey, look, this fucking idiot is sleeping on stream. Or if I did media shit while I sleep. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
This might actually.
Your lips are like the rest of your skin, where some gets dead, so it's a habit to chew on it. Try a lip scrub. They're like $10 or less and help a lot.
We need like 4 seconds.
4 seconds. She comes back again, does another one. Right? Very clear.
Yeah, look how chapped my lips are.
Go to the next one.
Check
I found a couple. I found that's the best one I found so far. Which is like really good. It's just free stock footage.
This sums up my stream today. Ooh, a clip. I haven't seen any clips in forever, and I feel lonely without them. Let me see this. Clip of Sweet Swing.
Credit card.
Oh yeah, I mean, you haven't seen it? Yeah, we got cabinets. We got fancy cabinets. Steel case cabinets. We got that fancy desk. Can't see with the.
What? I don't get it. What were you doing? Sorry, I'm biting my thumb right now. Wait, the $100 in bits from Obi Stilla? If I look at your stream, I would feel like a creep and weird. If I look at your stream, I would. So, if I was sleeping. Yeah, you would feel like a creep. Alright, I don't care. I think it's hilarious. I used to sleep on stream all the time. I mean, I obviously can't wear boxers. I'm gonna sleep in a shirt and like sweatpants.
There's like 0. Has 0. Just seems the size is not 0. Executes the body of the loop.
No, we did the film as well.
I'm not worried about
the
audio. Either put, I could repeat the condition.
Because I typically keep it smoked.
Or I need to,
right, because I'll be all, I cut it up in the condition. I get like a little ball.
Before the loop body.
Yeah. I don't move much myself. I'm actually pretty fucking
now, for example, they don't do that.
I just cut down 15 trees since 11 Central European time. Good way to take out anger on what you done wrong in our last reputation stream. Free gift. Okay.
Learned a bunch.
Thank you. And Obi still wait, stop. See? Look, I'm chilling again.
You want to see the whole thing?
That's so crazy how I just all of a sudden was chilling so fast. Just to change the music. What about talking while dreaming? No, I don't talk while dreaming. I am a peaceful sleeper.
Playing with it, I love
I don't snore.
They just kind of. What your point is that they use a logo.
I don't move, and I'm out.
What's a really good one? Not good corporate accountability.
And before I just freeze the webcam for 8 hours.
Yeah, really not.
No, my dogs will be in my room, so we'll see them move immediately. Thank you, Remex. Thank you, Aces Guy. Thank you, Long Rhino. Thank you, Make Me. Trendy Iced Tea. Thank you.
You can't just put a
How do you know?
News people tell us.
People have told me.
Sure, you can find that.
Plus, have you ever like?
Yeah, I get it. If I can find it.
Let's go.
Whenever you talk in your sleep, or whenever you snore,
oh my god,
right? And someone wakes you up while you're snoring, because I've done it in school. Don't you like kind of remember, like 3 seconds ago you were just snoring? When they wake you up, like, oh shit, you're right, I was snoring. Like I snored in class, and they had to wake me up. It was really bad. But that was in class.
Wait. So that's the wrong time. You wanna go?
Yeah, like you're somewhat conscious.
Take that and just slap it right in there. Slap it right in there.
That's
amazing. Do they have any CC0 settings?
How many games do you have on Steam?
Yeah, no. You just search trade-up combos.
There's a way you can see
so once you do a search,
this is just my Steam. I've played a lot more games.
A lot
of games on Uplay and then Origin. A lot of games I've just kind of downloaded from GameJolt, so they had their own file. Shit Show Saturday and just, you know,
how do I ensure that this is
variety streaming, just doing the thing.
Just grab the bandages.
You can see it on your profile on the right side. Can? Grid view? Oh, I don't like that. List view?
Yeah, the mic is really nice.
Wait, I go to my view profile, maybe? On the right? Oh, there it is. 1,571. $100 donos trigger TTS during sleep stream? I don't know, Grisada. I don't know about that. I don't want, you gotta understand, as soon as I make a lot of money doing anything, people think that's the only reason I'm doing it. So, if I do a sleep stream and I make money during it, that'll like evolve into so does So Money Hungry. He wants to stream and make money while he sleeps. He'll turn it around. So I don't want to.
Salty.
If I do get any money while I do it, I'm probably.
Como é que foste esquecer essa imagem, man? Como assim? Como é que foste sacar essa ideia?
Can't wait for Ulso to come back. Private streams, here we come. Thank you. Don't care what they say. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it works, unfortunately. People are kind of sheep. I'm not trying to say that in an insulting way, but people really do take what they hear as true words when they read it. And you know, like people, what I just said. If I did this stream and I made money, those would be the most vocal people talking about the whole thing. They would be the ones going out.
Fuck this. Yeah, I couldn't do shit about that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, just in the future, use modular building. It's the highest HP building that builds fastest.
So see, I hope I can do this. Okay, we're gonna do a graph. It's a graph. It's a graph. We've done it before. It's like the third time I've done it. Okay.
No one's gonna say that. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. No business person is gonna say that.
Okay. Here's my core viewer base. Okay, here's my core. These are the people that watch me do anything, right? And I'd say, you know, my core, it's actually smaller than people would think. I'd go as low as 13K. Maybe lower, right? 13. So I'm gonna get 13,000 viewers doing whatever I want, which is really good, right? But then, you know, the rest going up to, you know, 30K or wherever the fuck my viewer count may be that day, that's dependent on a handful of factors. You know, what game I'm playing, who else is streaming, what day of the week is it, what time of day is it. These are people that, you know, they know my stream, they watch me and everything, but it depends on what I'm doing, right? And that's fair. Then you got these people, and it's like, you know, potentially 50. They're really just there because they love what I'm doing now. For example, I'm doing God of War. I had 50,000 people watching me. A lot of those people were there because they want to see God of War, and I was the most progressed. So a lot of people watched just because of that. A lot, right? So then, outside of this circle, you have everyone who doesn't even know who I am. They don't know who I am. They have no idea, right? All these people, they have no impression of me or anything. Look at all of them, right? And they all have the potential to go into the circle. Look at that. Now, here's the problem. All the mean people out there that say mean things about me and to me, right? They're the only ones that really say anything to these people out here who don't know me. They have no impression of me. They don't know anything. So they hear, oh, this guy is a money-hungry piece of shit. Most of them will believe it, and it will influence their opinion on me. That is the unfortunate truth. And the vocal people tend to be negative people. The amount of times I have met people and they said, I never really watched you or anything, but man, like, you're not at all what, like, people make you out to be. You're not an, like, I appreciate that. That's really nice, but it's like, eventually it's like, it gets kind of exhausting. It's like, I try to be as good of a person as I possibly can, but it's pointless. That's kind of how it feels. It's pointless. So it's like the only way to not get hated by these people is to foresee anything that they could ever even think about hating me for. Example, doing like media play share or media share player while I sleep, right? Things like that. You have to kind of just be like, no, people would hate me. And it's like, just ignore them, Chance. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I wish it was, but it's not. Unfortunately. So, yeah. Not like we would notice the boner anyways, Kappa. Thank you, Die Fat Bat. Thank you. Hopefully I explained that well enough. Ooh.
Now in a position where I can work with people and bring out the best, to empower them to be who they really want. Not to be invested in the story.
Good enough. Then again, like I said, I'm not saying, you know, that controls everything I do in my life, but you damn well know that idea is in the back of my head with everything I do and say. Thank you, Tom Tom. Yeah. And I know saying those kind of things kind of pisses a lot of people off because they, you know, I know how fortunate I am to have what I have. And a lot of them are very jealous and they hate me if I complain. I'm sorry, I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining how that is. Thank you, Courtney. Why do you care about them? Are we not enough? Well, you know, a reality, you know, another thing, you guys want me to talk more about it? Another thing about streaming is a lot of people will get bored of my stream and they will leave and they will move on or they will stop watching as frequently, right? So if I could bring that fucking graph back, let's just pretend for a second, here it is, right? Some of these people, they sort of disappear. They leave. I do have to replace them with new people. I have to reach out to this abyss, this area of people that don't know who I am. And also, you know, people who know of me, right? Maybe they'll start watching. I have to replace them. I have to grow my channel. Right? And remember, these people out here, the only a lot of the opinions out here, I'm not saying they're the only people that talk about me are like, you know, mean and negative, but the majority, it's just how, it's not just me, it's everyone, right? People love being negative. So all these people out here, I gotta make sure that, you know, they can like me, right? And people's first impression is so huge. The amount of times I've just met people that have just had this completely wrong idea about me. It sucks. It does suck. I won't lie. It does really suck. Don't replace me. Hey, I'm not saying everyone leaves, right? But you gotta grow your channel. You do. You gotta focus on people that don't watch you. You can't only focus on the people that do watch you. You do have to focus on the people that don't. How long have you been up, mate? I thought you weren't going to do 24 hours anymore because they aren't great for your health. They aren't. But I had a lot of fun so far. I got to play, I played for the King with randoms, people I never even, that aren't streamers, and I got to get in the call with them, and I was like really, really fun. I got to play that game I just played that I kind of am obsessed with and kind of want to keep playing, but I won't. That just came out, the early access. I got to play Wreckfest today, which was really fun. I love playing that game.
Okay, so right here.
I got to AFK and talk, seconds. Which is kind of like, I like doing that because I do it all day. So,
okay, that's it.
I actually had a lot of fun today. I'm not done though. Hey, I'm not done. Keep that in mind, I'm not done. I'm not going to bed until, well, tomorrow I'm streaming. I'm not going to go to bed until,
we got a long,
I got to set up my VR tonight. Or tomorrow morning.
We got a long walk.
I could probably just show
play Wreckfest. Or Jackbox Party Pack. Stream, what do you want?
Nice looking design.
Jackbox Party Pack. Or
we're going to go eat. You might as well check out stream actually.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Jackbox.
Join them. Join.
We're at 3 minutes. Do media share on the last sleepy time. That way you don't come off with money on your normies and also do a good meme. You can do media share on the last sleepy time. I don't know. I don't fucking care, dude. I might still just do it. If my viewers want me to do it, I will, and I'll just give the money to charity. But I'm probably going to keep a little bit of it to pay the fucking taxes. Because I'll have to pay taxes. Wait, no, you don't. You don't. Never mind. You just send the money to charity and then you tax write-off. I forgot. Never mind. Have you ever just eaten raw cookie dough and a little bit gets stuck in your throat? Also, I've noticed that every time I watch your stream, my brain assumes the mark on your cheek as a piece of dirt or dust on my screen. No hate, I still love you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can just get a scar. Oh, it would be even better. I could probably maybe go with stream elements and just have it to where the money just goes straight to the charity. Because this is like, I've done charity fundraisers before, and I raised money for charity. And the money, because I wanted the alerts to pop up on stream, right? This is kind of early when donations somewhat first started. So, you know, programming on setting up donations, it wasn't that easy, especially get them to pop up on stream. So the only way for me to get them to pop up on stream was for them to go to my PayPal, right, and just do normal donations, and then however much we raised, I would just send that to charity. Dude, the amount of fucking shit, the amount of hate I got, fuck that, dude. That was a hassle. I mean, God. Fuck that. Just go. Can that shit just go straight to the charity, man? Life's so much easier. Do a charity stream while I'm in Austin. Whips. If I'm doing a charity stream, it ain't gonna be any like charity streams I've ever done. Right? I feel like that whole the charity stream style I've done before, where it's like just stupid challenges and shit. I feel like it's kind of ran its course. It's almost like YouTube challenges.
Just a second.
If I want to do a charity stream, I don't think we're gonna have like, if we reach this goal, we'll do this necessarily. I think we're just gonna have like things we're going to do, like cooking on stream. I'll cook. We'll do like Pluto. We did a cookie or the charity stream. Pluto set up this like fun cooking challenge. That was fun. Focus more on reading notes. Also, less people, because
I know we're here.
Every charity stream I've done the past like 4, it's been like 7 people, and it's such a clusterfuck. You can't really even talk to the stream. I can't even read donation notes.
I'm learning React.
I
just don't know how to use SCSS yet. Well,
maybe Ryan.
You can use,
that's it.
You got an AR?
No one else.
You can use
you
can use with Shoki there. I think.
I can use
Shoki there. I think.
Alright, let's roll. Let's go.
But you have like 8 people and all talking. It's like, no, man, let's talk straight. Someone gives $100.
This is really weird. Yeah, I guess this is the entry block, right?
I feel like the layout for charity stream I've done is going to be so much better. So much better. Yeah. Bring Drake to Chicago. Have you ever eaten raw? Wait, I read that. How long have you been up, mate? I thought you weren't gonna. Oh, I read that already. It's really. I read that already. Fuck. I think most people come for the sub jacket and you debate them into saying by never sending them. I don't have any merch. I don't have any merch. I am working on getting a logo. Once a logo is made for me, thank you, Balthazar, for the sub. Once that's done, then maybe I'll start doing merch. But no, I don't sell any merch. I've had shirt stores before, but they never really were mine. You know, they weren't. It was just like, hey, you should get a merch store. My viewers wanted me to have one, and I just said, hey, can you make a shirt store? I don't even think I got a single $1 from those stores. I have benefited the Soda W shirt, and there was some really, I hated the shirt, but it was one with like a bunch of emotes. It looked like a kid's shirt. I didn't like it. But there's that one, and then there was a Buddy shirt with Buddy on it, and then there was one that went to Twitch.
Did they run away? Are they scared of us?
Purple.
We got 2
Those are the
minutes.
only shirts in 9 years that I've sold that I got $1. Thank you for your shirts.
Wow.
Never really done merchandise. Kind of just.
Yep, you need to see.
Not the end of the stream, no, really. I'm just talking.
Oh god, we're fixing intimidating.
Yeah, I can make a special
it's a little bit hard in the beginning.
You're gonna look at it,
but I changed the little things too. And yeah, it's
doesn't
not
cost
so
anything,
complicated.
right?
It's more complicated like these lines here. Tests these things to understand.
I'm trying to get Blackjack to win again. I like blackjack because it's such a fun and easy game. And I actually really enjoy
Isn't it hard?
right? My deal with Bet Online is so fucking good.
To get the mod,
right?
basically.
I made sure that
You have all the options in the
my deal
It would be nice to be able to look at the
was the fact I was allowed to tell everyone I could tell everyone exactly what our deal was.
The short-term
and I love that. And I love that I could say that to my viewers and I could tell them I get to keep this money.
Wise person.
When I lose money, if I lost,
Clang doesn't do that. They do that.
Let me explain my deal. My deal. This is so cool. So I play blackjack online. If I put in 500 of my own dollars, they will give me, or would give me, 1,500.
No problem, then, no problem.
And I would gamble with that $2,000 total. And as long as I gambled with it for a reasonable amount of time, like an hour, which I always went for like 5, right? I can keep all of the winnings. All of it. So when I lost a hand of 5K, that was real money. Of course, every day in my chat, you're like fake money, fake reaction, not real, sell out. Like no, like my contract is public. I can't lie to you. When I lost, no, I was mad. I was upset. I was sad. Or when I won, I was happy. Fuck yeah. Plus, it was just fun to watch because you had live dealers. You could talk to the people there, which was awesome. It was really cool. So I'm working on trying to get that to work. I'd like to do it. It was like one really easy to do stream per week that my viewers had a good time with and sort of kind of like how P.O. Box is right now, right? I open P.O. Box, it's like Christmas for me. You guys have fun watching it. Everyone wins. The people sending shit get to like send stuff and have fun doing that. It's a funny thing for the stream. Have you watched this new Trick 2G meme? No.
Free contribution.
No, I haven't. Twitter. I was supposed to send this to your P.O. box, but I sent the second one on accident. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, is this Fortnite? Oh, God. Hold on.
I want to be dead.
What is this?
I will get there.
Okay.
Oh,
wait, what?
Shit.
What? This is so old. Like the meme itself is old. Why is this? Why are you linking me this?
One type to rule them all.
I've never been in a room like this before.
So
white noise. That looks cool. What is this?
That's old. Like not the actual video, but like the whole meme itself. Have you seen this trailer for Atomic Heart yet? It's like mix of Bioshock and Fallout. Looks weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me check this one.
It's a normal
EFGH. I was supposed to use your PO box for
text still under consideration. Now, can you mix and match them? Let's see. Yeah. What does this mean?
Yay, 6.
Oh shit.
We hit 6 contributions to get this screen. If we hit 11 to get this screen.
Is this just like an in-place definition, like an inside? This is another type.
Oh, maybe 9. It's either 10 or 11 to get the screen. So we'll go for that.
I actually need
and now
new
we're at
shoes.
6.
Or I feel like it's time I get new shoes. I'm just bored of my shoes. I've had the same shoes for like 2 years. It's time to change. I just got some Nike. Go shoe shopping? Okay. I don't want to get anything. I'm not gonna get anything crazy like Yeezys. God, gross. I don't want to wear. I had a phase where I wore Gucci shoes. Yeah, gross. I hate myself for it. I did it. I wore them for like 3 weeks. Because Nick and I went to the mall, and we both got Gucci shoes, and we just felt, you know, him and I were like, oh, we have cool shoes, we have cool shoes. Just happened to be a Gucci store. I hate Gucci. What was that? 4 years ago? Yeah, I don't think I'd spend more than $80. Maybe I'll wear Converse again.
And it's too big.
I wore Converse like all growing up.
He's just gonna say
I think I stopped wearing Converse maybe when I turned 18 or 19. No, maybe 20. 24 now. Still feel 24. The girl I've had a thing with for about a month. We just started dating about 3 days ago. We hung out and we both had fun, I thought. He texted after I left that we should just be a thing. She didn't like the title. Now she distant. What do Master Chunk? Or what do you do? I don't know. Never been in that situation. Never been there.
What's this thing that constructs these subtypes?
Single life is extremely difficult. I do not understand it whatsoever.
For instance, if you have these
so
fields.
weird, and I am still not used to it. I've been
So I want to make a response. Let's do a.
Don't get it. It feels so
404. I don't know very many.
That's the word.
I don't know much about HTTP.
Big O is mad.
We're gonna do a 404 response. So response is one of the constructors for an HTTP response.
I had a girlfriend. 9th grade, I started dating a girl. I dated her through 12th grade, so like 4 years.
We put in 404.
A month later, dated another girl from WoW.
For it.
But she lived
like,
down like
what
30
else
minutes from me.
then?
Broke up with her. A month later, dated
It seems like it default constructs. So what's in list and body down here? Those are just default constructed?
For I don't remember how long. It was half a year. Then I dated Leah for 4 years.
And the question is there syntax? Is there constructor syntax?
Until recently, I was never single.
If there's constructor syntax, what does the construction?
You can check it out. It's workpros.io.
What does that look like? There's kind of a constructor up here with the response.
It would actually make my site look better.
And we need something to construct these fields.
So
it is extremely weird. You can sign up as a restaurant or as a worker, either way. Or if you're open to shifts, sign up as a worker. But basically, it's like on-demand staffing. It's like temp agency, but a little bit even more. Timing is even more like, you know, it could be day.
I guess it's better than never being in a
We
relationship.
need someone today.
It is.
And we're trying. That's what we're trying to address. That like you know, someone no call no shows. That happens with workers because they get sick.
Like I was out. Oh,
they just don't feel
whoa, this is a game.
So then we send.
Okay, I haven't seen it. I'll watch this. Cool.
And then we charge a pretty heavy margin because it's a higher demand. The need on the restaurant is much greater.
404.
So. That's
right.
Oh, gross.
Oh, client.
Whoa, this looks good.
I guess that makes sense. So, in order to construct a response, use one of its constructors, the cases.
Like in the US, these are
Did I map it?
So say we construct client error.
I've never even heard of this game.
Same thing. Client error has these cases.
I need
client error.
These are all places that have tried to post shifts with me, so they've tried.
All of these.
What the fuck?
Eventually, I'll get.
So it's just the fields in order.
Always map
From the outside in.
Just now, what I did was I made so that I could click on the tab.
Right at the beginning.
Clowns.
Oh, shit.
Yo, that is fucking cool. Hey, thanks for the link, dog. Maybe you should try being gay for a bit. You never really know. You might like it. No, militarian. I am not gay. I do, however, 2 out of 3 of my high school friends were gay. 2 out of 3.
For some reason.
Hey, we're gay. It was all 4 of us. They were my high school friends. I didn't talk to anyone. I went to a private Christian high school. I did not like anyone there.
You have to have a separate function. If I need to do
3 people were my friends.
You need to do any initialization.
I'm not gay though. I don't know.
That's right. We're any kind of setup. We do that as a separate constructor function call.
I'm a single white guy though. I will be gay for you. Hit me up when you get really desperate. I'll be here.
Pronto. Assim não me chateia mais.
Were they gay for each other? They weren't really out of the closet at the time. Continuation of GF problem. She says she still really likes me, but she's distant as fuck. She got me out of a slight depression, unmotivated, no ambition, and I got out of that same situation. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Enjoy the money.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. You don't come to me for relationships. I mean, if you're in a relationship, sure. But when you're not in a relationship or you're trying to get in one...
Hey, do you guys want to be the very best?
No idea what I'm
doing.
Like no one ever was? Thank you, though. Good luck. Thank you, Sugar Boy.
What's the mentality then? Can you control the construction?
The bish.
I needed to build an RAII type. Like, are there?
Should we all go somewhere different?
Before I get there, are there any destructors?
I want to be able to wear it in public.
Yeah.
I hate, but oh well. That's
we're
exactly
unique.
When I, you gotta kind of give them something
I like how we shape. I like the shape of
I said to them, I wouldn't mind doing a giraffe. So I know how much you guys fucking love giraffes, but I kind of want to avoid it. I kind of want it to be subtle. I don't want it to be crazy. I do not want it to be my face. I don't want my logo to be my face.
I've never had that glitch. I get glitches when I land. They're like flags really bad there.
It's your face.
You guys get that?
No.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Oh shit, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna
syntax for visibility?
I also said I don't want any wings. No wings. So many fucking logos have wings.
Yeah, so you could hide the field and then have a separate function that's
you deserve whatever you get out of it.
It's allowed to see the fields. Then it just becomes that only that function can
I
construct.
missed my landing, so I'm not even close because I'm retarded. So I'm sorry about that.
Jeez. I think these shoes would fit perfectly for some.
Oh, I threw grenades, so I'm pretty
kind of against it. What
syntax for that?
Oh, okay.
I like this though. This seems good.
Fuck. How $1,000? You know the thing is, I hate this stuff, but like normies love it.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
They fucking love it. They love wearing things that show how much money they have. I guess because, most people don't have money, right? So it's like, and that's what most people think about. So it's like showing it off is cool. I don't. Gross. Gross. Plus, they're so ugly.
Ooh, I got a good bounce off that tire.
What if those shoes cost $40?
Get a chug jug, dude. Oh, 2 chug jugs? Holy shit.
They are also.
We should drink
They
those.
have
We should drink them.
and scopes don't necessarily obey the lexical scope. Lexical scoping.
Pay $1,000.
Oh, you have a big shield, dude. Can I have it?
For a name and some fucking wood that are gross. Get out of my face.
Then there would have to be syntax for describing
Thank you, Implicate.
what makes a scope,
Thank you, Lil Unk.
and then what.
www.mw. There's like 50
Oh, I
W's
guess.
for 7. Thank you, physics.
How does that work? Is
I
there
did
an
it for your
implied
live stream.
scope
However,
when you make a
also happen to
type?
get paid to play games. So doesn't that make you
So
a
that's a
professional
separate
gamer?
thing, and it's
Or
supposed to
do
share
you
the
have
same
to
scope
play
level as
competitively to be called a
HTTP
professional
response.
gamer? How do you
How's that
introduce
conveyed?
Are you serious? Dude, this structure
tell
makes
people I'm a
no
live
sense.
But
Oh, I see.
technically,
Really?
I'm a professional gamer. Technically.
That's questionable.
Hey,
That's questionable physics.
and listen here, fuck boys.
I'm not
good at
playing
World of
because
Warcraft.
physics are
I'm
questionable.
very good at World of Warcraft. Okay? It's the only game I've put time and effort to get good at, too.
Ooh, I see another
Fuck you.
AR.
Then again, I do suck.
Oh, pump. Dude, who do you think just runs around leaving these guns out before the game? You think it's like little elves?
One of the best players.
I bet there's like a bunch of little elves that run out
$10 from
before it
drinks.
starts.
No.
No
Yes,
way.
you are gay. I have enough evidence to convince Judge Judy. Never mind. Stating the obvious. How about an IRL's fishing stream with your equally awesome buddies? That'd be neat. Ooh, that'd be fun.
Do you have shotgun too?
We got time maybe to go to dance club real quick.
Dude, let's do a dance. Yeah, we should dance
Fuck
together.
you, X-Daddy.
That would be so cool.
Fuck you.
If anyone comes in on us, they'll think we're so cool.
Don't make me go on my rant, you bitch.
Did anyone go up to the
You've
toilet?
If you watch my
to get
stream
that
enough,
chest?
you've heard me rant like 20 times. One day you'll become
okay.
as
No.
much of a
Scopes
hype
become
beast as
first class,
Dude,
you
Alec
just
is
make
awesome.
them.
I
Dude,
love
you're
that guy. Humble, awesome dude.
And
probably
somewhere
knows
there's
real
room
struggle
for
and probably
the
appreciates
Alright,
your
should we roll?
I ever
scope on a declaration.
Oh yeah, we should go, guys.
You have a pair of Yeezys? What the hell is Yeezys? How tall are you?
I'm
6
gonna head to
foot?
Green Coin to dance club.
What the fuck are Yeezys?
Acho eu, pelo menos eu quero acreditar nessa ideia.
What's up?
My beer now. Suits in the field, class. Yeah, dude,
Oh, you
we're
wanna
gonna go
kill?
fishing in our suits later.
One of those with access to the
What?
original scope
Yeah,
definition.
I have a grenade. I want to throw
Object
this
scope.
Yeah, I have a pair of Yeezys.
Oh, dude, there's a tactic.
I have 3 pairs of Yeezys.
Oh, I'm just gonna scope myself.
Yeah, but what constitutes original?
I got
But
3
what defines
pairs
that?
of Yeezys.
Attaboy,
If I
Alec.
define it,
Sorry.
if I make a definition,
That's
shouldn't I be able to just get access to any scope if I just declare
Do you guys
the
prefer
proper
pumps or tags?
scope level?
Oh, really? Why?
I'm not looking at my Have you heard of the epic tale of Long Long Man? I think I have.
Oh, it does more damage?
Can there be a Soda Pop logo design contest where we get to fly to
Say I'm
Austin,
outside of
River
type
with phone
HTTP
boats?
response.
And
Like scoped as internal
Oh, I see.
jellyfish library.
Yeah, see, I'm so bad.
Say I import this whole thing, say I want access to the internals. Shouldn't I be able to just declare something
I'm
with
gonna
that
head over
same
to
scope?
the,
If you want
And
new
then
shoes,
get
go for
inside it?
Adidas. Dragon
To
Ball
the
shoes end of the
spot.
year. It comes with a figure and
Yeah.
2 of 9 I'll buy. And a figure and
If
we have
not,
so much
how is
shit.
that controlled? That's usually done through the lexical scoping, right?
kidney failure.
Sorry about that.
For about 4 months. Going to need a kidney transplant. Your stream has helped me pass the time. Thanks, man. Easy.
If internal jellyfish library,
I have 3 of those.
Have you tried playing Warframe? If you haven't, you
if
should
it's
try.
I like
already in your
stacking the
scope,
art
then
and
you
then
can
just shoot
access
people.
it.
I just put like pussy and shoot
Okay,
people.
so the whole module is in its own scope, so a separate module would not be able to look inside another
Long
module's
Long Man. Yes,
scope.
I've seen Long Long Man. Long Long Man. He actually farms.
Sorry? I believe in you. Triple pump?
Is that true or
How
not?
did the car get on this
Basically,
house,
can I
guys?
get,
Does that make sense?
can I look at the internal details of HTTP response if I just declare the correct scope?
Oh, I see the
Another
green
module?
pump.
It's like a special technique where you like switch between loading out
I don't like him.
Okay.
There's a lot
But
going
if you
on there.
switch to another shotgun,
Uh-huh.
that animation takes less, but still
Oh.
slows your movement.
Oh, wow.
So you can go back and forth, and it
Really?
takes
More than attack?
It's hard to learn.
Oh, interesting.
I
Can you-
still have to figure that out. Oh my god, there's people shooting.
What the
off
fuck?
hill at 300, down to people shooting.
Buttons for lacing
Let's get
pressure.
him. Are we
What?
grouped? Yeah, we are.
Let's take the people on the hill first.
Yeah.
Another module doesn't want
That's
that.
fine.
Not, you can't do it without
Batteries? What? It's a shoe, not an iPod. What the fuck?
Oh, would that be because the scope declarations
Oh, yeah.
have to
Fuck
obey
off.
the
No.
export rules? So if I want to say that other modules are not allowed to
Washed up, rank 1 lol. Psycho.
use the scope thing that I've declared, if I just make it a private symbol of that module,
You better not
and then-
change your Twitch
then
icon
you're
from
good.
Dat Sheffy. If you do, I'll unsub, unfollow, and do it in the watch. I don't think I can change it from Dat Sheffy. I gotta represent my boy. What is in the hentai folder, my dude? The hentai folder? It's not a folder. It's a game. It's a game, and the game is really bad, and it called itself hentai and used this picture so it could potentially get sales on Steam and debate people. And it worked, because I bought it for Shit Show Saturday. It's actually just a trash platform that was probably made in a day, and it cost 99 cents.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's directly on his forehead.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I played it on stream like 5 times because people really want to know all the time.
Dude, I'm so bad.
Seriously, watch. I'll open it right now. I have to play with the arrow keys. Spacebar resets. How do I jump? Fuck, how do I...
Let's get this. Let's fix this.
How do I jump? I don't know how to jump. How do I jump in this game? It's not up arrow, not W, Q, T, G, H, Y, T, H, J, M.
Não, não vai dar.
Tab.
Não tem mesmo
I died.
essência, sabes?
Z to jump. Aha.
Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
This is the game.
Tá.
Welcome to
Aquilo é para
hentai.
todo o tipo de conteúdo. Claro que é para todo o tipo de conteúdo. Não sei que ajudar.
It just resets you. Oh fuck.
Tá bem. Dia destes eu falo com ele.
Fuck, I can't do that.
Agora não posso. Peço desculpa, mas agora não vai dar.
YouTube video, remember this? I'll check in a second. You ever talk to a girl and accidentally drop a totally obscure meme and ruin your chances? Happened to me yesterday. No.
Penso que até dava jeito para mudar o estilo aqui.
God damn it.
Isso é bom. Tens aqui a minha lista de preços. Não está mal. Este 36 também é horrivelmente grande. Deixa eu ver assim. Também não é muito feito. Então não.
Wow. Oh gosh.
Vamos lá. Muitos codes feitos.
Look at that pace, dudes. Wait, I need mushrooms. I think you collect these. That sound effect was made by the dev. Couldn't afford anything else, so he just made a pew sound. Fuck. And you just collect mushrooms. Endgame. That's hentai. All these fat fucks thinking of shoes that won't, making these shoes that won't your body type. You need more elegant shoes that also look athletic. I love these, and maybe they're color. Maybe there is a color for it.
Começando, isto é uma agência web, ok? Para que estou a tentar ser diferente no estilo das agências web. Eu fiz o meu site pessoal, que foi aquilo que tu viste durante a tarde e tudo. E eu para vender o meu
But there's like a lot going on. I don't know. I don't like them actually. Never mind. There's too much going on. Too much white, like contrast. I think one color and I'm good, right? I don't like how it's trying to be white and black. It's kind of hurting my eyes.
Nome de empresa normal. Então, esta é a minha solução, basicamente.
That looks better, but blue doesn't go well with jeans.
É...
Gray, maybe?
É ter o nome de uma empresa e então falar por esse nome de empresa.
What I do?
E estou a fazer agora tudo que eu desenhei até agora. Foi isto tudo.
Look at those pog.
Só falta estilizar esta página dos
What am I
valores,
doing?
mas o
What
resto
am I
está
doing?
bem parecido.
How did I get here?
Com algumas nuances, ainda têm que ser melhoradas, I guess. Isto mostra o texto, o que é que faz.
YouTube video from 911, thank you.
E eu estou nesta do
YouTube video, remember this? I think you would actually like these. Very you. Okay. What's the gayest thing you've ever done?
E pronto, isto será assim um site de empresa, digamos. Perdão, em mobile será algo muito mais simples, não, sem imagens, é mais para responder mais rápido. E para dar a entender.
Oh, shift.
se fizesse uma coisa muito simples, não sem grandes efeitos gráficos, já aqui é diferente. Pronto.
No, I haven't. That's not. I don't. What?
Pronto. Agora, são fatos. Vou passar para a parte de customizar a leitura do
1.2 million? So can I put porno onto it? There you go. It's a scam. I want to see a prototype before pre-ordering. The hottest.
masterpieces or animated designs that complete your outfit. Não vejo nada daquele mundo. Eu fui a Epá, isto já foi tipo há 4 anos, na boa. Foi uma cena de bonito de Jesus. Não percebi um cor no que é tal. Nada. É uma questão de pôr as mãos lá, isso é verdade.
There's no way they actually got that to work. If they got it to work, I'm really intrigued, and I think the technology is fucking awesome. Wouldn't wear the shoe, but I still think it's scary. I'm playing golf with Ryan at the end of the month. I'd say you could come, but we play traditional rules, so no women. I would love to go, Bruce. Just to go right now. Thank you though. $800 or $20 from Pump Kicks. $800 for just black sneakers, so get it. You guys are linking me shoe stuff.
E que tipo de brincadeiras é que andas a fazer nisso?
Really?
I don't know where it is. What's doing? Ah, I didn't trigger.
Like you're not even paying.
I don't know. I think you still need to separate them.
Good design.
Someone could save a gun for me. I'd really
like one would argue, oh well, the materials don't cost that much. Well, you're also paying for the design. You know, a lot of thought and time gets put into that. Sure, that can bump up the price a little bit.
I gotta wait to see what you do with.
Not to mention also.
With
construction.
Where's the
talent in this design? Where's the thought put into this design?
Seems like
is the thought
it
to
makes
not
the
put
most
thought
sense
into it? Is that the idea?
Have a separate like class type
I don't know about this metal. Oh, I see someone running towards mini grunt.
Variant
I'm sorry, I
type.
miss you. You're the best.
Need to top hat.
I'm gonna go in here. Hopefully there's
Option filter.
Oh, there definitely is.
Eu tentei usar
Unlock the contributions. Is there any static
Thank you, Demi Amsterdam.
Eu tentei usar Unity e criar jogo.
Filter contributions.
Essentially, one of the constructors.
What's the problem of the field
level? I can't fucking believe I told you to tell you not to buy fucking
Nikes. The case constructor for the variant type makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't
It
know.
basically just becomes you're just defining another.
Use a less optimal.
Yeah, but you don't. So that's the win there. You don't distinguish electronic. Like, is this a product type? Is this a variant type? It doesn't matter. You have to look at all the fields and constructors in it to know that. There's such a thing as they're mixed.
What's the problem
If you want a variant, you better put only cases in it. If you want a product, but you could put a case with 2 different ways of doing a product, I guess. So you would still have
shitty shoes. I mean,
so doing projections is still a thing.
I just wanted shoes that weren't. I just picked the most comfortable ones that were basic, and those were the most plain black with Nike's logo on it that were comfortable.
The code here is kind of like a field. This is the thing I don't like.
I had Stephon Marbury shoes.
The code is sort of like a field.
Being poor was awesome. I wore Converse. My first pair of shoes.
Is there just data in here? Would there be methods?
and picking out myself were Converse, and I actually got them at Blockbuster. Not even kidding, for $8. I don't even remember how the conversation happened, but it was Blockbuster. F.
Hey.
I was at Blockbuster. I was renting some game. I don't remember what it was.
See, if there's no methods, that kind of works out because you just get this out through the pattern match syntax.
Mom's house for a garage sale.
If you have like methods in here,
I don't know how that conversation happened. I do not remember that, but I do remember
wouldn't the
buying
name
them.
code just be available like
I know
a field?
exactly where the Blockbuster was because I bought my parents. And they were Converse.
No methods in the object-oriented sense, but there would be scoped functions.
They were used. Fuck yeah.
Cada mindfuck, man. O PC é mero display. Está seguindo a mindfuck na minha cabeça, não sei se estás a perceber. What the fuck? Ready?
Sorry, Camilo. That was so entertaining, Jay. Right. Oops, I closed some stream. This one was very neglectful. Let me see. It's almost 0. Okay.
I'm currently a beginner Java programmer, and I feel like I don't know what to do even if I learn all of the basics. I'm learning on Udacity. Are there any tips you would give? I would say maybe, well, this is kind of a weird tip, but maybe don't learn Java. I don't know. So, historically, Java's been very popular, but, oh, sorry, my bad. Just a random person. So, historically, Java's been useful, but if you look at, like, language use over time, it's shifting a lot towards more open source languages like JavaScript. Python, those kind of things, more open source. Python's probably open source, Ruby's probably more open source. I'm actually not sure, but I know JavaScript's very open source. So I would say don't learn Java. But if you're definitely going to learn Java, which is not a bad idea, I think like most Java, or like it's like let's check job postings. So let's look at this. Oh, okay. This is. Oh, so no, I'm retarded. But what date is this? It's changing really fast, right? So. Right, like this is in 2007, right? It has C on top and Java in second. And then this one has Java here and then C here, right? So it changes really fast. So you want something recent. See, like, look, here's JavaScript, right? It's already, and where's JavaScript before? Here. See, and now, and what date is this? So and that's another thing, right? So you have to kind of consider like how fast things change and when you're going to be at your best. When are you going to be at your like peak? that, and then you're going to be starting to look for a job. So it kind of varies, right? There's some variation there. So right, like I might be learning JavaScript because I know it's on track to be probably getting Java soon. But you might say like I'm going to learn Go because I know that when I start looking for a job, like it's going to be in 2 or 3 years, and Go will probably be here, and JavaScript will be falling back in the pack. So it just kind of depends, and then it also kind of depends on like what APIs are best built around those languages. So JavaScript's obviously like really good for like web services, for client stuff. There's a lot of client APIs. Now they have React Native, so you can do even mobile with JavaScript. I'm just talking about what I know, but I think Python's a little better for things like machine learning. It has some really good like SciPy, a lot of those libraries. So it also kind of depends on. It seems to depend on which libraries you're going to be using, which is kind of ends up determining and frameworks, which ends up determining which language is best, right?
This feature is too slow.
So what we're looking for here is just the most up-to-date.
So the future will be too slow.
Right? So here's the graph. So you're still right. You're still correct. Java is the best. So to answer your question, I've never learned a coding language. So all coding languages are basically the same. It's kind of like writing a pipe. There are nuances and different levels of like granularity, control. It's like riding a bike, right? You have if statements, you have for loops, you have switches, you have imports, you have functions, you have classes, you have abstract classes. So most languages have all of those things. And then there's differences between them, like memory control, or strictly typed versus not strictly typed. Oh, I've never learned a coding language. I just want to learn for a robotics team. Oh, okay. So then you might want to figure out for a robotics team maybe what, it's going to depend on what kind of tools they're using, but that will end up determining what language is best to know. So do you know like what type of, like, are they using Raspberry Pis, or do you know like what tools they're using? I don't know much about robotics. I wish I did. When I was working with Raspberry Pis for like drone software, I had to use C, so it kind of just it depends a lot. I have no idea. Okay, well then I would say you can learn the fundamentals of any language, and if you're just learning, then I would say you want to have fun. Like you want to really, if you want to be maximally efficient with your time and you're learning by yourself, unless you're the kind of guy who can literally, and I can't do this, or at least it's very hard. That's what I'm trying to do watching these Udemy videos. But if you can force yourself to just learn something, then that's great. And stick with Java. If you just want to have fun and just kind of like build fun, cool things, then I don't know. Java's not I wouldn't say the most fun language to learn. I would say something more like Python, JavaScript, or Ruby are a little more fun. There's I don't know. They just like they feel a little more natural because they're open source. They're constantly improving and developing these languages. So Java's stuck at some state. Java feels kind of old. JavaScript or Python or Ruby feel very new. Like they feel like when you type in them, like just for the little things that you're probably learning, like a for loop, or for loop is an example. Like a for loop in JavaScript feels pretty natural, and Ruby feels pretty natural. In Java, it just feels a little, in Java, so the difference is like you use int instead of var, and var is a little like easier to use because it's a little more versatile. So there's just little things. I don't know. I would say just build something you want that's fun. Like, do you want to build like a web app or a mobile app? Like, and then what do you want to accomplish? Do you want to just like copy something? Do you want to build something original? I think maybe if you're using Udemy course, that's pretty smart. What I would do is I would just like, here's what I would do. Udemy. Here's exactly how if I were you, this is what I would do. I would go to Udemy. I would say, and then I would search by popularity. Coding for robotics. Okay. But unfortunately, you don't know the robotics, like what language you're using, so you're just doing it, which is fine. it's smart that you're trying. You're just doing like general coding. So maybe some programming. And then I would look here actually. This is going to tell you popularity. So you're going to get, it's like Amazon. You're going to get some like general idea of the quality. So then you want to go here maybe. That's one way to do it. And then maybe I would start with this, right? 43,000. So maybe I would start with this. Make your first unique advanced program in 30 days. And then I would say like, what is this? Alright, setup, first steps. Yeah, here you go. This is perfect. Variables, data types, operators, Java tutorial, control flow, classes, constructors, inheritance, composition, encapsulation, polymorphism. This is like, yeah, this is like very, I would start with something like this. C or C++. Okay, yeah, then here's what you do. Then you do C programming. Or let's discern. So which is more? C versus C++. Let's say which is system programming language, C++, general purpose using embedded systems, C procedural, so then we want to look at use. And popularity is like a weird way to choose, but it's actually, it kind of makes sense, because the more popular something is, the more APIs are around it, the more information there is on Stack Overflow. So I would say, okay, so it looks like C is more popular. C? C++? This is a while ago. So is the worst language to start with. Maybe so. That's possible. I don't know why they would say. Okay, well maybe here's why. It's just 20 times less popular than Java. And then, okay, here you go, and make games. I would do, okay, so if you want to learn C or C++, which if, I guess, so you're looking at learning for a robotics team, right? So you're thinking, your highest priority, I think, is the robotics team. But why join a robotics team? I would say even higher level is ultimately you're looking to get a job. So ultimately, you're more likely to, by what we can tell, is twice as likely based on these ratings, right? 21,000 versus 48,000. Twice as likely to get a job in Java versus C. So I would say the higher priority would be learning, getting a job, and then a step back from that is then therefore better is learning Java than C by 2 times. It's 2 times better. So then, okay, I want to learn Java. So for you, I'm a student in high school. Yeah, I understand. That's what I guess. So for you, I would say, I would step back from what's a job, then I would say, then I think you're right. I think learning Java makes a little more sense. And then what you learn with this robotic C thing, your main trunk of knowledge will be Java. A side branch, like that will feed into your knowledge of Java will be C. But if, it depends on what your priorities are, but I would say it's better to prioritize the ultimate goal, which is getting a job. The robotics team is just one thing you're probably doing that's aimed at that, right? Your end goal is not just to be on the robotics team. Your end goal is probably to get on the robotics team.
Look at this dance move. Look at this. Wow. But then actual non-casual players are just I've been gaming for 15 years.
I would even say
time to shit on everything.
Becoming a good programmer is actually, I think, more important.
Right. So everyone's happy.
School. Schooling is all just to get check marks on checks and boxes. But ultimately, what I'm really about is: are you a good developer? Are you a good programmer? Have you built things? Do you understand fundamentals? They ultimately don't really care.
I mean, it's a free game, so it's bound to become popular. That's not how it works. No, there's plenty of free games that no one fucking wants.
High level, yes, you do want to get the best.
I'm talking free games that are actually a company polished them and did as much as they could with the game.
Getting into good school is not more important than being a good developer. Being a good
That's
developer
just a small part of it.
Getting into good school just assists.
But I mean, the thing is, if Fortnite wasn't free, would Fortnite be as big as it is? No. It wouldn't be.
Rate at which you
that's
find
a big
job.
But just because it's free, that's not the only reason it's big. Didn't know you were doing 24 hours. I was watching you play for the King yesterday. I know you're just chilling.
I would say, if I were you, I would learn Java, and then it depends. If you really want to learn your robotics thing, then I would force yourself to learn C. It's kind of a bunch of different variables, but if I were you, I would learn. From my position, I would say do Java. Second place, I would say do this C++ because it's probably something you're going to be interested in. Remember. But highest priority is what do jobs care about. Second highest priority is what are you going to actually remember that's useful. Third highest priority is aiming things at the robotics thing. And then through all three of those variables, you're going to maximize based on how interested you are in whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're buffing up the interest level is going to help you in any of those three categories. So progress from my question. Oh, interesting. Why is that? Which course? Which course? If you don't mind me asking, can you send me a link? I don't know. Oh, I see. In that stuck position, I know exactly.
Hello?
Like you're like, ugh, this doesn't.
Am I? I'm saved. Okay. I didn't even go offline. I don't know what happened. I didn't even reset my stream. I just sat here.
There's a good chance that it's not.
Confused.
It's
scared that I got banned.
Even when you know, like you're dead certain it's going to be useful, it's still hard to learn. So if you're
dead serious,
gut feeling like, oh, maybe this won't be useful, it's
okay. Well, let's just continue what I was doing. Way hard. Sitting here talking, doing no games.
It's like running into a forest and being like, I don't even know.
Banned for what? I don't know. I mean, half the time I get banned, Jazzy, I don't know what I did wrong.
You at least know it's
until they tell me, I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Force yourself to sprint.
Right? Clean and simple. Oh, another link, Arch Envy. Okay. Wow, you guys are really into shoes right now. Guys, I am pretty bored of shoes. I don't really care about shoes anymore.
Oh, what's up?
Okay, your Amazon link won't even load, dog. Hey, Kunkosaurus, love the stream, long time. Lurker, your streams are dope. When you're baked, love you, man. Thanks. Chilling. Appreciate it. Hey, Soda or chat, do you know a fun or new loot game? You know, games like Diablo or WoW where you want to progress in gearing? When you find it Woken, when you find one of those that a lot of people play, you know, where it's like when you get something in the game and you're kind of proud of it and you want to tell your friends, but like your friends are like, oh, what's that? Right? Where you don't get that kind of response, where like instead your friends are like, oh, that's really cool because they know what you're talking about because they care about the game too. When you find one of those, let me know.
So there's a couple issues with this. First of all, that it's free. So that means the quality's not going to be as high.
Path of Exile is probably your best bet.
Udacity, but I would say
none of my friends play.
Probably just worse. It's free, right? So they just won't put in as much effort.
Hey Chance, I plan on streaming every day this summer after my finals. Do you have any tips on growing a streamer community? Love tuning in your stream. Been around since season 3 of League. Also, you should check out Sperry's. Not too expensive. Company looks good. Only best tip I can give you, Prez, is no one fucking cares about who you are. You're gonna go live, and you are another random person on the internet to anyone who has not met you.
Yeah, so
oh my gosh.
That the quality is going to be much higher if you
that is true. When I first started streaming, I was a random, dumb 16-year-old kid doing stupid shit. I was not Soda Pop. My name was Soda Pop at the time, but people who were watching my stream, they were like, I'm watching Soda Pop, and they're saying, I'm watching some random kid.
I've won 3 times.
I'm watching some random kid play a feral. So work with that.
Maybe I'll buy this course for you.
Good luck. It's hard. It's honestly. Don't even bother unless you're going to actually just have fun doing it, because you are more than likely blind participant. Not because you may be a bad streamer, or because you may not be a likable person, but because it's oversaturated. And everyone wants to do it.
It's a simple one.
More than like most other careers people try and do, like becoming a rapper or an actor or anything like that, because I feel like it's so much more accessible for anyone to try and stream, right? Just that's it. Good luck.
Roll. What's happening? What's happening? This future is brilliant. This filtering is really slow.
Computer, dog. And decent internet. Who the fuck here doesn't have 5 upload? Who here doesn't have 5 upload? 5. Fucking 5.
Perdão.
Me? Smile?
Hi,
Your life sucks.
Hi, Draco.
Holy shit.
Hi,
Draco.
Draco.
Holy fuck, I thought your house burned down again. Burned down like 5 times.
Oh, it's from 6 minutes ago. Sorry, I didn't see. Preferences.
Now, the best upload. I feel like. I guess it depends on where you live. I don't know. At my parents' house, it always was Time Warner Cable. Now it's Spectrum. They got bought out. The fastest speeds they have available is 300 download and 20 upload.
This is strange because
That was the best they
Surprise,
highest quality.
it's like 90% Fortnite. No, it's like 98% Fortnite, 2% React.
Stream at 6,000.
let me see like this.
But if you pay for 6 upload, you're not going to be able to stream at 6,000 frame rate because you're going to get throttled. You're not going to have a consistent 6K or consistent 6. It's not going to happen.
And something learned and done. Yeah.
I think
that's
I'm
right.
doing
And
something wrong.
I think less about as learning a language and more about
Simply no, not
it's less about learning a language and more
kidding.
about what can you do?
Are the images transparent?
And you know, I think you know people. I feel like are a little too obsessed with
Okay,
that. I don't know,
let's see.
yeah, it's more about what
I allocate a temporary
so for you, I guess it is for some. So I'm an idiot.
new weaver ritual head, and I copy the original image into Orig, and then probably I use Orig. Yes. Then I set it to temp.
Hold on. Watch this. Watch how different the stream is going to be. It's going to be crazy. Ready? I don't know why this came to my song.
I think that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
From
but I do
temp
think that
to
if
test,
you enjoy it, if it's less painful for you to learn this relative, then it gives you a competitive advantage because it means that when you grind at it, you can just grind for slightly longer. That's all it means.
I can't find the old video.
I'll pick up trash on the street if that's what, if that's what makes money.
Let's
That's
see.
But at the end of it, like, at the end of the day, college dreams is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like that, those are the people that go to art school.
Maybe I shouldn't. I don't even know why I'm looking so hard for this song.
Right. And pay a lot of money.
Oh, you're all spamming Gachi.
Pay a lot of money to like give lessons and shit. So you have to be careful.
I won't even tell you guys what I was doing. I won't even fucking tell you guys.
Circle. Okay.
Maybe this this filter is not so good.
I listen to so much fucking
the black man is too low parameters. The width.
Now I'm stressed out because now everyone's guessing.
And that's another thing. You're smart. Like you're in high school. You're
there's a parameter.
This makes me happy.
You know, you could
I think everyone can get
How
behind
I
this.
set the parameter.
There's other options. You can. There's code camps. Those can be extremely effective.
That's a good one.
You can self-teach. You can learn online. That's also extremely effective.
Now I'm a
Now you have to be careful. Your parents are gonna
happy
have
boy.
to.
Thank you, Tommy. It's 2288. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, RWJ Lats. Thank you, Neptar.
What's the width
The world is changing faster than anyone. No one can see how fast the world's changing.
I can create a few.
Here, Papa Cherries, listen to this.
How I
How the
create
fuck?
So what you learn,
Did you just link something? I just. How do you already have a donation coming through? Give me song recommendations. What the fuck? Funny anime song. Fuck off. No. Christmas relation feels bad, man. I'm sorry, no, Cleric Priest. Let me see.
Progress on the board.
I'm really, guys, I'm slow as fuck right now. I'm trying. I shouldn't even be talking as much as I am.
When does it create the future?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to go back and find it. Ramirez gave me 3, but dude, I have 0.7 upload. Imagine I pay $40 a month and have 5 down, 0.7 up. You know, Greece, good for vacation, but internet sucks.
It's a different thing. In 4 months, you're literally
I just saw my list. I got scared.
So
that's bad.
So there's no way that school can keep up with.
This gives the happiest feeling.
JavaScript or the framework or the dependencies keep like evolving.
Oh,
like Firebase.
Future course, future can't
all of these APIs.
So what would you say is easier? Becoming a streamer because you have a mic and a computer, a DJ because you have a MacBook, a pharmacist because you do coke and smoke weed, or a professional dancer because you're a stripper?
Haven't worked in the industry in like 20 years, if ever. You can't really expect them to be useful.
So what's easier? Becoming a streamer because you have a mic and a computer, a DJ because you have a MacBook, a pharmacist because you do coke and smoke weed, or a professional dancer because you're a stripper?
And it's
I don't know. My favorite thing I love, I support anyone trying to become a streamer. But I do find it really hilarious, and it's so easy to tell when someone starts streaming and they just aren't. They're playing Fortnite, of course, right? What else would they be playing? And they just started playing and everything, and they're like, they don't know anything about the whole streaming community. They don't know anything about it at all.
Dude, I'm looking for anything.
I don't know. I find that really interesting.
I've interviewed with a couple companies.
What?
But I wouldn't necessarily take it.
What League of Legends?
Future.
I love memes. I listen to Rick Astley all the time.
Future week. The future.
They're trying. It's just a matter of like.
Work on Udemy when I buy it.
Zero.
The only people that are going to want to watch those guys are the ones who also are clueless.
The problem is I've done this before with other
actually,
people.
Never mind.
Actually
there's a whole
our
market
account
for
got
that.
shut down by Udemy. So somehow they figured
Good luck to them.
I don't know if someone like told on me or what, or they just realized. I think someone told on me, to be honest.
Thank you, Sin.
Is this really him?
Hey, okay, there was that one time I was talking to that one girl on Tinder. It was a catfish. It was actually a guy, but at the time I thought it was a girl. And their pictures looked great. It looked legit. It looked like I had a lot in common with this person, but it was obviously just a Tinder profile made to fuck me.
Yeah. So
actually, I was trying to make sure I said the right thing to this girl. I mentioned Rick Astley as a name or something.
Yeah. If you check my description, I was doing that before.
Still can't. I still go to sleep at night.
Yeah, it's still suspended. So sorry. Actually, I can't. I would, but.
This is my culture.
Oh. I'm afraid of getting like my course shut down. So
you guys give me a lot of YouTube videos, but I very well may not play it.
For the course.
It's a German song? Oh god. Thank you though. A demo for a logo? Sketch? What is this one? I have a company making a logo for me.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
What is this?
Slow call.
No. Get out of here, dog.
Future.
I linked to this. Oh, okay, 9 hour clear. Again, you guys give me YouTube videos, it's unlikely. Proof rattlesnakes don't want to bite unless provoked.
How did I start to learn?
I don't know if I want to watch this shit.
Technically, I started on at my university, but really, mostly I've learned.
Do I want to watch a guy hang out with rattlesnakes? Fuck it, dude. I'm bored. Let's see this guy.
Like, sure, I learned Java. It's basically useless at this point. All I remember is, yeah, there's some fundamentals I remember, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what they teach at universities is useless. It's not just that it's expensive; it's also that it's less useful. Like, university courses, school courses are unfortunately going to cost you way more. They're also actually just like less useful. Like, I'm not just saying do online courses because they're cheaper.
I think the video's so interesting, but I feel like he might have actually sat down and then they had a rattlesnake in a cage and then they let it out of the cage.
Squishy bum game sitting there, like
next to him. Moving on.
Better material than like paying $5,000 a course at
you blowing on it,
Baby, don't hurt me.
Crazy.
Don't
it's not true less than 5 years ago, but it's absolutely the case today.
Wait, you're not. Why would you? Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this is weird, but that's fine. Still, it's kind of cool to see. The rattlesnake just chilling. Go dog, don't touch my tail.
Don't hurt me, don't hurt me anymore. Baby, don't hurt me.
The courses are always on sale. They just
baby,
they quote $200.
You can't script a snake not wanting to bite someone.
Really, that's just yes. Surely spent a lot of.
Okay, can you just?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Not really.
Don't hurt anymore.
But if you just got up and walked away, it wasn't worth the snake with you.
And all overrides this fire.
Bye-bye, snake. Cool. Kaylee, Monka asks, another YouTube video. Greek Orthodox Easter has the best local traditions. 54 seconds. Okay. Listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Well, I have music. It's people are linking YouTube videos, and it's like now the snowball's gonna start. Brilliant Easter firework wars.
I don't know.
Light up the
if you're thinking about computer science, I would not have that be your goal. I would have your goal be like
making beverages.
University is not the goal.
I
think it's changed. The game has changed.
Jesus Christ, it feels like a battlefield. Isn't this a fire hazard?
What's the point of college? I just fundamentally think that the reason and how to achieve
how is this not a fire hazard?
So I don't think it's working.
It's a fucking flamethrower.
That has like 50,000
with sparkles.
Or something like that. That's the goal.
But it's still a flamethrower.
Working with those engineers who understand those problems.
Still looks cool though.
How to solve them. There you go. That's a much better dream.
Alright. Who cares? Poggers. Okay, alright, that's fair enough, Black. I heard your response earlier to someone starting the stream. Definitely relatable that no one cares will watch the stream. That being said, any tips on what you were doing early on to find new viewers? Or does it all come due with time? I was really good at World of Warcraft. That's why I got viewers. Like, my first streams ever, I did not have a mic. I did not have a camera. I was a very high-rated feral, and people wanted to watch that. And I put it on a forum called Arena Junkies,
and this is
which was,
this is a personal thing.
I think show live streams, and I streamed on X.
Less trodden path is going to be. There's going to be less
years ago, right? Before live streaming was a
thing.
Flashy
like that is going to be.
And I got a lot of viewers.
A lot of competition, right?
First day streaming, I had 200 viewers. Already had my foot in the door.
Not really, not too fancy. Oh, your uncle, dude. So you want to ask your uncle to
long time ago.
It's not.
X-Fire was a very old program.
No,
you could do very little with X-Fire.
Just think about
the way it worked was there was no OBS. This did not exist.
Like what is when a company looks at
wasn't a thing.
What do they care about?
The only thing you could do
they care about how much value
was
what's that based
on? I barely even remember. But I remember the only options you could fuck with were you downloaded something called X-Fire, I think, right? And then you could set 3 different settings. You set the keybind to turn your stream on and to turn your stream off. And I think you just... I think that was fucking it. Oh yeah, and you could add a camera and you could add your mic. Those are the only things you could do. There was no bitrate, there was none of that. And you open World of Warcraft, and when you hit this key binding to start your stream, what happened was it literally edited your main like edited World of Warcraft, where on my main monitor I saw like a pure count UIs. My webcam, when I did stream with the webcam on Xfire, actually was added to my main monitor, right? So it was like,
so you need to be in that.
It was basically the equivalent of streaming like this, OBS. And this is weird. And that's how you had to stream. That was it. Weird. The only way you read chat, kind of like Steam overlay. You hit like Shift Tab or something while in WoW, and kind of like how a Steam overlay pops up when you play a game.
Up to date.
That was streaming.
A book that was written 2 years ago by the industry.
Really weird.
Oh. Like software side, but building useful software. Seeing if you can build something that a lot of people use.
Unreal. Cool story, bro. Thank you, Root Scale. It actually got popular because you drew dicks on your face. Yeah.
You know, real close to mechanical engineering. And you have another guy who's not the same for
Man, my first stream was doing twos on Agile Naruto.
And that robot is similar
I
to
didn't even use
the
the mic on my stream. I didn't even have a cam.
Who are you going to choose?
Thank you, though. Are we human or are we cancer? Or cancer. Thank you, Beepus. Come on, bruh. Xfire wasn't meant for streaming. It was meant for inter-game chatting. It was way ahead of its time. It was a text-based Discord, basically. And I just used it to stream. I heard yours. I read that already. Okay, what is this, Kaylee?
You're smart to ask.
The bullet stung by a tarantula hawk. I think I'd get in trouble for this, wouldn't I? I don't think I can watch this on Twitch. Twitch is way more strict than YouTube. Like, way more strict, right?
TXTY.
Yeah, they're really, Kaylee, they're really strict on, like, blood and everything. Are you dumb? No, I'm not. That's why I'm not watching it. Red full streaming. Look at him go. 33 million views. Jeez, Coyote Peterson.
Oh, Chris.
I don't know. I'm actually scared to watch it. I would have to ask, like, Pluto. I'm not watching it unless I get confirmation from a staff member that I can watch this video. Thank you, Blair Product. Thank you, Lemon. It'd be funny, just give it 20 seconds. What are you linking me, dude? I'm not watching this. Thank you, though, man. I'm not doing it, man. Soda Pussin. Dude, if I get banned, that's like a 3-day ban. And then after that, I think it's a 1-month ban. And then it's permanent. I've been in that position where, you know, one more ban is permanent. You are walking on glass eggshells. Ooh, actually, I feel like glass eggshells would be stronger than eggshells. So, never mind, just eggshells.
DIP device.
It's only 3 days left. Yeah, but then the next one's a month. It's like being at that point where it's like, yo, one more ban is permanent. It's fucking scary.
If I got banned for a month, when I came back, I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't open internet. I would never click any. I would never. We're talking Nazi to extreme. Thanks, Goombag. Thank you, Lemon. I don't know. Twitch rules are scary. I don't fully understand them anymore. Like a lot of things. Well, I find myself in a lot of moments where I'm like,
there's a problem here.
There's a chance I can be banned for this, but I don't know for sure.
Yes or no?
I don't know.
Yes,
it used to be like that. It's like that now. It is.
True.
I'm just scared all the time. Thank you, Jet Fan. Appreciate it. I normally never give links, but this is probably one of my all-time favorite songs. Well, this is actually one of my favorite songs I'm listening to right now. Leon Bridges. Oh, thank you. Cool.
Yeah, I should create a pretty.
Nobody understands the rules. Omega Wolf. They're tough, dude. They really are tough. It's like the IRL section just brought so much shit with it. I don't know. It really, it just caught so many just. But I'm happy the IRL section's here because I'm sitting here not playing a game. There is actually, I don't know if you guys remember this. There was a time when so many people did not have enough gameplay on their channel. They were basically just trying to stream on Twitch.
But doesn't break. Slow down beat.
Trying to think. Oh yeah, and they wouldn't play the game. They would just sit there full cam. Right? And so like, I think Twitch tried to like come out with written rules. It's like, your VOD must be at least 60% gameplay. And so of course, you damn well know some Twitch detectives, some pleb detectives. They went to some, you know, like girl streamers VODs and shit like that. And they were like crunching numbers on their VODs. Making sure 60% of it was gameplay. And they were submitting in like fucking, dude, they wanted blood. It was hilarious. I watched one stream, I swear to God, like, she said something. It's like, hey guys, I really want to hang out, but my stream needs a little more gameplay today because I haven't reached my 60% quota. Twitch is gone and some great moments. Oh. Gotta hit that quota, dog. It was fucking hilarious. IRL section bought us family-friendly porn. What? How about this then? It's a lot more like it. Guys, I'm saying no, Koopa, because I know if I say yes, a lot of other people are going to be encouraged to be like, hey, listen to this. Hey, listen to this. I'm not listening to to this music, dude. I'm not listening to German music. I'm sorry. I like my music. I couldn't send it in earlier, but I wanted to show you my rubbish desk setup. Jealous of the others. Working on my paint by numbers while watching. Lighting looks terrible and only turned on the TV to avoid my reflection. What the f... Okay, what do you...
Voltei. Olá, olá.
Oh, this is your setup.
Olha o Hugo Garcia, tá por aí, como é que é, meu? Agora é que reparei.
What is this?
Ora bem.
What is this? Melissa opposition wins election. Oh, news. I haven't watched news in a while. A molten... Dude. That's a cool mouse. I respect the mouse. I know how cool that is. Molten version?
Já agora, o que eu estou a fazer? Já fiz aqui mais páginas, vou mostrar. Ora, começando.
Trying to look at your rest of your room. What are those?
Wow.
Fucking eggs? What do you got going on there? What is that? That chocolate or some shit?
Já compus. Ainda não acabei. Estou a demorar assim um bocadinho de tempo. Pá, eu só faço este tipo de projetos só em stream, estás a ver?
Dice? Oh.
Portanto, bom, começando. Certo.
There is a Twitch staff in the chat. Also, there is no blood in the video at all. Still scared.
Eu já fiz esta página. Já está em mobile, está responsive também. About. Temos aqui isto a explicar. Nos IC Specialized on creating web apps and new design interface with a good experience. That's why we value.
That'd be cool. Hold on.
Inspiration.
Draw some more emotes, taking ideas from chat. You want me to draw emotes? I don't know how to draw, man.
Isto é mais texto.
E isto what would I draw?
Portanto,
I'm really tired.
Pricing. Isto é outra página que tem isto. E agora ia passar para o case studies. Basicamente é isto que eu fiz até agora.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if I draw a Twitch emote, like PogChamp or Dance Game or Kappa, I think Kappa's the only exception. OPOP or Dat Sheffy, and then like or Tryhard, like if you submit that,
Já fiz.
they won't accept it. They won't accept like edited versions of their already existing emotes. Except like, you know, Trihex, for example, can do a tryhard.
Tens aí umas linhas em cima do pricing e no outro menu antes. Sim, sim, é para ficar assim. Foi uma coisa gira que pus, pá, achei piada e continuei com essa ideia, basicamente. Pus aqui no meio. Supostamente esta linha é para ocupar o mesmo deste. Só que não consegui pôr exatamente esse.
That's weeby as fuck.
Fiz ele ocupar tudo, ok. Fiz o overflow e vai até aqui assim, mais ou menos.
Ok.
Okay, full screen.
Whoa. 400 bits from iPad. Thank you.
You're doing real-time animation.
This
is not the video, pay attention. You're loading the image while everything is working and animating.
See, I gotta draw this.
So it's not any way optimized.
I don't have to worry about the top of her head at all. That's just more locations for me to fuck up. Draw Billy?
It's kind.
God, I'd be stressed
it's
out.
kind
I'd fuck that up.
Optimize it for true
I can
food,
try.
but in a lazily way. Kind. The user wants to do something crazy. It will work. Besides, the stupidity with the processor.
Building my setup 2 days ago. I want your opinion. The third monitor is mainly for console.
It will work besides stupidity of choices, of ways of programming.
Case studies.
Using some.
Looks cozy.
Stupidity is Brazilian when you're kind.
Like the ones like this, where you have like a mic stand and everything. I don't know why
you
you
run
do that.
instead of copying file per file, you use stupidity
or not only that, are like established.
Start 1000 file copies
it's not like
at the same time.
My stream's not
it's
growing.
like stupidly
I gotta get a better mic. Like that.
Unlocking things and
But then again, maybe you're farming. Because my opinion, I hate this thing. Right? So it's like if it's not gonna
stupidity cool beer.
I feel like if I was a smaller streamer, I wouldn't want to use this. It's like
through
I don't know. I don't know how else to word it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. So okay. I'm a disgusting weeb at the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna do a box. I'm not very good at paint, so here's a perfect box with no mistakes. That's the straightest line you'll ever see. Yeah. Thank you, Beaver Breath. Okay, so
okay.
Oh god.
Okay,
so her hair goes down in the corner, kind of like that. It's her hair, right?
Ok.
Doing hair.
Vai ver o Far Dev Day, podes lá aparecer. Ok, dizes que és o Go Garcia, tira uma foto contigo e mete também no
somehow
Discord.
have this on stream while I do it or something. Oh, okay, cool.
Tive com a Gatos este fim de semana.
Wait, what if I do
this? Ele veio
this?
cá ver o Freecode Camp de Lisboa.
Aha,
Pai,
okay,
foi
perfect.
muito fixe.
Yes. Okay. Wait, undo.
Okay,
so, see, I got the hair. Oh, it's a little more angled.
Mas lá
It's
está.
angled a little more down. So, we're gonna go. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay. What the hell is this? Close that. Alright.
Very
and then there's
smart.
like a little spiky. Kind of does a little spike.
Resizing at the CPU.
not at the GPU.
Yep, that goes
GTI plus
and
scales used in the GPU.
So about right
but
here.
the GPU, remember, is a pipeline, so it cannot use multiple cores.
Right, yeah, here's her hair.
It stops
and then another one kind of goes down a little
all
bit.
the drawing operations to do the scale.
It doesn't look like it yet, but just watch. It's going to turn into...
This way I can scale with the CPU that's fine-grained for multi-threading.
How do I do that?
Distributes over a time frame, idle time
There's
frame
that spike,
this
right?
game.
Okay, so
So
this
it
is kind of like in the top middle.
animation.
So like right here is where the apex of this slope should be. Uh-huh.
They're still changing.
Oh no, I fucked up. Okay, let's try it again. A little lower.
You
Not as low as the
divert
spike, but it's there.
to an idle CPU
Lá
update
estar,
the skin.
mas ainda nem sei quais são os talks. Tu sabes quais são os talks lá? Ainda não tenho ideia disso.
Feel like it's
Eu acho que há um site até sobre isso, mas ainda não tenho
So what
Is
I'm
that good?
going to do?
Does that look like the hairline? I think it's good. Alright. Now there's like an X. Whoa, there's an X. Okay, so like right here. It goes pretty high up, like to right here.
Existe sim, mas eu inscrevi ainda antes de saber que
Oh, yeah.
Sim,
Okay.
bem. Assim é que
And
deve
then
ser,
this
pá.
one.
Isso é grande apoio ao pessoal. Cena porreira. Bem, aqui o cast diz não vai ter grandes coisas, a verdade é essa. Eles estavam a pedir na altura pessoal para
Yeah,
dar lá
that's good.
toques. Eu
Cooking
sei,
water
eu não
emote or
vou- eu
ocean
não dou
man?
toques que ainda
Oh,
não
I could
estão
do
bem dentro
I have the
desse
mic
tempo.
just
Let
from
me
back
read
when my
for
audio was
someone
just can't bring myself to get rid
that
of it.
cannot
And it being
read
that far away makes it
maybe.
not so in the way. Don't think about it. Well, that makes sense. Your emotes,
The
yeah, yours
stream will be
my face.
offline for a time lapse.
Don't restream, by the way, like once a week if I have time. Okay. Thank you.
Well, welcome
You
to
should try this game. It looks
C2
awesome.
Live channel.
Thank you. I'm not clicking links right now. Okay.